It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you Karen Lacey. Run it back and turn Matthew to the house, baby. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. It's Tingle and Co. Come keep with the show. It's a new era. Let's get it, let's go. It's Tingle and Co. What up, Lloyd? What up, Lloyd? You can call me him. I'm Shay Dixon in the whip with them RPMs. Gotta pull up to the chat and shit out to them. Not trying to ball like big folk, then get out the gym. Monday through Friday. When you see that notification, we about to go live. Hit this track and do you dance like you
All right, good morning and welcome in as we open up a new week here at Southern Regional Medical Center. Good morning and welcome into Tingle and Co. here on this Monday morning. We appreciate all of you starting your morning and starting your week with us here as we are live, brought to you by our friends over at FanDuel every single day. FanDuel Sportsbook brings you our show Monday through Friday. Make sure you download the FanDuel Sportsbook app or you go to the FanDuel website for all your betting needs. Make sure you bet responsibly with our friends over at FanDuel. We will have a pick of the day for you every single day here at Tingle & Co. Make sure you're in the Discord so you can get it. Join our Discord community. If you're not in there now, make sure you hit the link, get in there, and get our FanDuel pick of the day every day. But it's Lloyd, myself, Wyatt. Good morning, fellas. How are we doing?
Good morning. Not doing great.
Here.
Huh?
Present.
That's good. That's a win for us. Because it was a rough weekend for LSU sports, that's for sure. We'll make sure to get into all of it this morning because there are a lot of bases to cover. We've got Jay Johnson's presser cut up. Shout out to Wyatt. 2 claps for Wyatt. Ready. And we'll get into that. We'll listen to what Coach Jay Johnson had to say after last night's loss to Sacramento State and the weekend lost to Sacramento State as LSU Baseball loses their first weekend series of the season. They dominate on Friday. I missed that game, didn't get to watch it. Getting on the bus, going back to Central from Natchitoches, and I checked my phone. It says 15-0 in the 4th inning. And I was like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And then I actually get to watch Saturday and Sunday, and maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's on me. I should have not watched because it went well when my eyes were away from the screen.
We are approaching that
Territory.
that superstition territory of
getting
whatever
there.
you're doing when you score 17 runs or what it was.
Do it again.
3 homers in 3 innings from Jake Brown. It's maybe we just have to avert our eyes. I have watched games in the kitchen just listening.
Yeah.
So
Gotta do what you gotta
baseball
do.
is a game of superstition. Got to do your part.
It's actually my friend's fault. He was in his suite Friday night. He left after the 4th inning when they scored all their runs in the first 4 innings.
Leaves a suite.
Exactly what I said, Lloyd.
Bingo.
Thank you. And then didn't go back Saturday or Sunday.
Wow.
So I told him
So
he has to go back to the suite
Or
every
invite
game.
us.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get him there, but I can't just say, well, invite me.
Yeah.
And then once I'm in, I get you guys in.
There you go.
Maybe.
Easy.
I
But
know
yeah,
that.
they win.
There's some people that work the gate to the suites.
There you go. Yeah, you do. Relationships.
Everywhere.
LSU wins 15-4 on Friday. Then they get shut out for 7 innings on Saturday. They don't score a run in the first 7 innings on Saturday. Try to make a game out of it at the end, but instead fall 5-4. And then obviously yesterday they get shut out for 6 innings. They put up a 1 spot in the 7th, and that was all as they lose 6-1 yesterday to fall on the weekend to Sacramento State. That is now 4 of the last 5 games for LSU have resulted in losses. Northeastern last Monday, ULL on Wednesday. They win Friday, and then they lose Saturday and Sunday. That is now their 5th loss of the season. Not in a good spot. There was also an LSU women's basketball loss on Saturday after a nice win on Friday where they absolutely dominated. They were putting on a show against Oklahoma on Friday and then come up just short again against South Carolina in very, very similar fashion where they battle for the entirety of the game and they stay in it. And then just down the stretch at the end, not able to close it out to lose to the Gamecocks on Saturday in the semifinals of the SEC tournament. And then LSU men's basketball, they were up 15 at that point? Because this is how it worked for me, right? I'm watching women's basketball on the phone, baseball on the television. Baseball loses. We shift women's basketball to the TV. Now they lose. What else are we going to watch? Oh, men's basketball's up 12. Click that on. They go up 15. They're in a good spot. They lose in triple overtime. And I think softball lost earlier that day as well on Saturday. It was an ugly, ugly day on Saturday. And LSU baseball followed it up with an ugly day on Sunday as well. So it was a rough weekend for the Tigers. But a new week has been brought upon us. And it is SEC opening weekend as LSU will travel to Nashville this weekend. Who do they play in the midweek? Is it Creighton?
Yes.
Creighton on Tuesday,
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
So Creighton tomorrow for LSU baseball, and then they head to Nashville against Vandy, who also had an ugly weekend as well. They lost. Tennessee lost. Florida lost. Really, it's just been Texas up to this point in the conference that hasn't had these stinker non-conference games where they've just been able to handle all of the adversity that's come their way. LSU and some of these other SEC teams, not so much. So we'll see how it looks on this weekend. But Cajun Curveball asked, why no show Friday? I was out of town on Friday, headed to Natchitoches Thursday afternoon as I coach basketball at Central High School. We had a game against Natchitoches Central Friday night, so we weren't able to do the show Friday morning. That also, just a little show notes for scheduling purposes, will likely be no show Thursday or Friday this week as well, as we won last Friday against Natchitoches Central in the quarters. So we'll head to Lake Charles Thursday morning for a game against Ruston, Big Ahmad Hudson Thursday night in Lake Charles in the Burton Coliseum. So, and if we win, we stay. If we lose, we'll come back Friday morning. So I'll be on the bus Friday, which will stop the ability to have a show. But we'll try to bring some content to you this weekend as LSU Baseball, like we said, will be on the road in Nashville. I, for one, like I said, the taste in my mouth from this weekend, no bueno, because I didn't get to watch Friday, so I didn't really get to see the fun game. What I watched was Saturday and Sunday, which were not fun whatsoever. So is there any positivity that either one of you can bestow upon me to make me feel better about the LSU baseball weekend? Because for me, it was all negative watching just Saturday and Sunday.
The starters are really good,
There
like
you go.
pitching-wise. Cooper Moore, Kason Evans, and William Schmidt are good. I think they're going to keep you in games. They're going to keep you in series throughout the season. I mean, there's not much good to say about the lineup. Friday, it looked like you broke out of your funk, and it felt like, you know, they were coming back to playing the brand of baseball you saw the first couple of weeks, and then you go and you get shut out for the first 7 innings on Saturday, and you were like, okay, well, maybe them playing good baseball is the anomaly and not the opposite way around. But, I mean, yeah, I think the 3 starters on the mound are going to give you a chance to be in the majority of the SEC games you play, which I think is something positive, but there's still a lot to be done.
Yeah. Lloyd?
You gave yourself opportunities to win. My biggest takeaway, if you want to go positive, is you're just not stringing. And Jay talked about this a little bit. Like, obviously, you see the Friday explosion where it's like everything that can go right did go right. It's when LSU wins, that's what it seems to look like. Everybody's on board. Everybody is joining the hit parade. Whenever you inevitably drop games, it takes a while to get the engine going. You're not stringing together quality at bats. And then when you did, and even when you hit the ball hard, you seem to hit it right at people. That is a part of the game. Right. But you have to do it more often than not. And when you don't, you lose. And hats off to Sacramento State, certainly yesterday, playing phenomenal defense. But my biggest thing is, if we want to get into it a little bit, this team loves to win. They don't hate to lose. And that's the biggest issue.
Yeah.
And Jay talked a little bit about this too, they have not felt a lot of adversity really ever. If you play for LSU, high school probably went pretty good for you.
Right.
If you get the call to come to LSU, wherever you were previously, probably went pretty good. And so this is the first time that they've been in a spot where everything is magnified. There's games that you could play at Grand Valley State or wherever the fuck, and you lose to Sacramento State, it doesn't matter.
Right.
Here it matters. You can't be the team that is the first team since 2021 to drop a non-con series at home. You're starting to approach territory that, does this matter to you? Does losing, do you hate that feeling? That thing where it's, you see it on Friday, winning's awesome. This is great. We're all having a great time. Yeah, it's expected. And that's how they treat it.
Right.
When you lose, you have to be able to, I can't leave. You want to be able to stay in, like, you don't want to go home. And I don't know if that team has approached that territory yet of, do you feel that? Like, what it feel like? Jay has that feeling, and that's where he's trying to not imprint it, on his team, but hope that they get that feeling of, do you understand this? Like, this is my livelihood, and it should be yours too. If it's not, I can't go and trade you. I have to find the guys that I brought in here. If you don't understand the deal, do you know what you signed up for?
Right.
And it's about to be a different version of Jay Johnson, that I'm an asshole. Like, it's all fun and dandy and like a magic moment, and that all is about to go out the window, and it's about to be, you ready for hard work? Because it's about to be there, because I don't lose. And I've been through shit where it's bad, it gets good. I've never been a loser. I don't accept it. It's not who I am. If you're okay with losing, there's the fucking door. All right? That's where you're at right now, because you can't go into, look, we gave him the excuse of, oh, you played 9 games in 10 days. Okay, sure. But what I saw Friday, great. And you saw the response being, yeah, this is fun. We're motorboating. We're doing all the things that you want to see. Like, yeah, fun baseball, right? When you're up against it, who's the guy? Who are you looking to be like, this doesn't happen here? That's what you're waiting to see. And yeah, you saw like Case Evans pitch. Great, got him out the game early. Now you're set up for the weekend for him to be able to pitch against Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt on a full slate of throwing 90 pitches, if that, 70. Like, he's well rested. That you did your job Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Cooper Moore's first not dominant start, and you're in the ball game. You cut it to 1, but it's the other guys that let you down. Then you get to Sunday, William Schmidt, pretty dominant performance.
Right.
And then you have it set up. Cooper Williams comes in, does exactly what he's been doing. All right, you're gone. And then you go to your guy who you keep relying on. At some point, the other foot was going to drop for Guidry because he's been pitching so much. But you have the guys you have the guys in the room, or at least that you think you can look to. Gavin Guidry, Jake Brown, Stephen Milam, like all of these guys that have been around it before. It's up to y'all to be able to decide what this thing and where it goes. Because right now, like I said, you love winning, you don't hate losing. That's where you're at.
No, I completely agree. I think, kind of to your point, I guess a story, right? I coached the freshman basketball team. One day I hopped in the line to run suicides with the freshman team. And my point was, because the issue was there was no effort. They weren't diving there to the games. They weren't diving on the floor. They weren't doing the little things to win. And so I'm running the suicides with them. I'm looking side to side going, who's going to want it more than Coach? Who's going to beat Coach in the suicide? Who wants it more than me? Because if we're going to win, y'all got to want to win more than I do. And I feel like that's where LSU baseball is teetering right now, where who hates losing as much as Jay Johnson does right now with LSU baseball, and there's nobody close. And there really won't be, because Jay Johnson's a different breed.
That's why he's the head coach.
That's why he's in charge. But it should be close enough, and it's not there. The mental that I've seen from this team, and this is no disrespect whatsoever, it's what you're witnessing on the field. The Dylan Cruz quote, right? We talked about it after the McNeese loss. We talked about it with Mikey after Jacksonville, because he said the other foot was going to drop. Be ready. It was, you're going to learn the most about your team after a loss. How do they respond? The response since McNeese has been awful. Since you lost your first game, since it wasn't rainbow and butterflies, they lose to McNeese and then they beat Dartmouth, Northeastern, Dartmouth. So they win 3, then they lose, win, lose. That's not, you've gone 3-4. Or 4-4 since you lost your first game. Not good. The response to that first loss has led to, you've got 5 non-conference losses. And like Lloyd said, since 2021, you lose your first non-conference series at home under Jay Johnson, because 2021 was Maneri's last season. And it's an issue. And it's got to be resolved. And like Lloyd said, Jay Johnson's going to get it right. It's gonna have to shift, because as of right now, it's just unacceptable. Like, you've got William Schmidt going out there balling, and we're going to charge. We're going to take 2 steps forward at a fly ball, and it's going to go over our head. Right? There's an error that scores a run, and then we hit the base runner in the back of the helmet on a drop third strike. Should have been out of the inning twice. Instead, they score 2 runs. and you get shut out on Saturday and Sunday through 7 and through 6. And look, yesterday they were hitting the ball hard. There were times where Curiel, Dardar, there are a couple of guys, they're hitting the ball hard. It's going right at the right fielder, or the outfielders are making excellent plays, all of those things. And that's baseball, and those things are going to happen. But you're LSU. You've got to find a way to win. And from what I see, it looks like when the adversity hits, there's not okay, I'm going to hit back. It's, woe is me, nothing's going right, can't get right. And that's a problem. And as of right now, you're playing bad defense, right? And the offense isn't making up for it. You know, the runs you gave up, those first 2 runs yesterday, were bad. It was bad defense. And it becomes exacerbated and magnified when you're not making up for it at the dish. You can live with the Mason Braun error if he hits a homer and he goes 3 for 3 with 4 RBI. You can live with it. You don't want to. But when the ball travels over your head and then you go, you can't make something happen at the plate, it just looks even worse. And as of right now, LSU baseball is teetering in a scary, scary spot. But at the same time, they're also sitting in a pretty advantageous spot because you can change the whole script this weekend. The main concern is, well, if they can't do it against Sacramento State, are they going to be able to beat SEC competition? Are they going to be able to handle Vanderbilt in Nashville this weekend? That's what the concern is, right? If they can't beat ULL and McNeese and Northeastern and they lose 2 out of 3 to Sac State, how are they going to be able to win an SEC series? Well, Vanderbilt lost to the Live Like Lou. They went 0-3 to UC Irvine, Arizona, and Oregon, and they go home. They lose to Central Arkansas. They lost to North Dakota State. Yesterday? Yesterday, to lose their third game, and they only win that series 2 out of 3. So they are also struggling. They also aren't sitting. They're 10-7 on the season. So it's not just LSU. So that's where I say you can flip this thing around this weekend, and the way people will talk about it on Monday will be a whole lot different, right? You would all feel a whole lot different about it on Monday if they go out and they take care of business against the SEC, because ultimately that's what matters. The non-conference schedule is now behind you. It is SEC. This is the time to flip the script and make it happen. But the concern is, from what you've seen, they haven't found ways to respond when it hasn't gone right. And right now, it's not going right. It's in a bad spot. Can you do it? Creighton also, pretty good baseball team, right? They were what? They were a tournament team last year? Creighton was? I would assume Jay's scheduling them for the RPI. Omar Rojas, is the sky falling? No, it's not. It's not falling. But it's looking pretty gloomy out there. The sun's not shining.
I think it feels like, and maybe it comes from us, like fans, people on Twitter, media members, but it seems like there's this sense from the team that, it's going to figure itself out, right? Like, it's good. It has to work itself out. We're LSU. We put on the uniform. We're supposed to go out there and be better than everybody else. That's not how it works. It's okay for us to say that because we watch Jay Johnson figure it out every single year. But at a certain point, the players have to go out there and put in the work and play better and be able to execute on a better level. It's not just going to work itself out. We say that, we think that because we're not players.
Right.
We feel like it is going to work itself out. And I still feel that way. I still feel like down the stretch, week 8 or week 9 of SEC play, Jay Johnson's going to have you in a position, the best possible position you could be in to make a run at Omaha, whatever that may be, whether that's 17 wins in the SEC, whether it's 20, right? But the players have to go out there and actually figure it out. It's not just going to figure itself out. And that's the thing that's been disappointing to me is, going back to the Dylan Cruz quote, is they can't get off the mat.
Right.
They're not responding. It's one thing to have a funk at the plate and not be able to hit and play bad defense, but to just sit there and take it and continue to lose and lose and lose, and you're not doing anything about it.
Right.
That's the most disappointing thing to me. And I still think, like you said, everything's still in front of them.
Right.
They've got 30 SEC games to play. If they go out and win 20 of them, no one gives a shit about these 5 non-conference losses. And I think college baseball, where it's different from college football, is a lot of LSU fans aren't watching these other teams in the SEC, and so it's easy to say, well, look at us. We lost all these games. We have so many problems. There's a lot of other SEC teams that have problems too. Vanderbilt's 10-7, right? There, you can go down the list. Every SEC team on our schedule has an issue, right? You just may not have seen it because college baseball is a smaller sport, and you're not watching them every weekend. LSU's going to have the chance to win as many SEC games as they want to. They've got to go and figure it out, though.
Yep.
It's not just going to figure itself out.
Completely agree. Because like we both said, that the other teams have their issues, but, and Andrew Machida says in the chat, it is about LSU. And so Vanderbilt's losing. They're looking at LSU the same way. Mm-hmm. This is the time to get it right, and LSU cannot be that. You can't be the team that other teams look at as like, okay, this is our chance. We're going to get rolling because we've got a sputtering LSU coming to town. That's not who you are. That's not who Jay Johnson is. And that's where the confidence lies, is that Jay Johnson's in charge of. He's going to get it right. But at the same time, the players have to make it happen. You have got to make the decision, I've got to fix this. I can't keep striking out. I've got to stop popping up. I've got to, no more these errors in the field, all of those things. You've got to get it right. And we're going to get to some of the clips of Jay Johnson talking after the loss yesterday as LSU loses their first weekend season of the year to Sacramento State, the first non-conference series loss in Alec Box since 2021, Paul Maneri's last season. We're going to start with clip number 2. This is Jay Johnson talking about what needs to improve going forward and what he's seen happen offensively, because that's where obviously a lot of people are going to look at, especially this weekend, because you go from what Friday was to what Saturday and Sunday are. I mean, 15 runs. Curiel hits his first homer. Milam gets his first homer. Aaron Beatty goes to dead center. Jake Brown puts one in left center, right center in his first 3 ABs, then goes up and hits a single, and you almost don't even want to cheer for it, right? Because that's the type of offensive night it was. And then you turn the page to Saturday and Sunday, and you get shut out through 7 and through 6. So here's Jay talking about what they need to improve going forward and what he's seen offensively to this point.
Well, we need to score more runs. I mean, it's nothing different than we talked about going into the weekend. Tonight, I mean, the summary is this: you get a good at bat, then you have a bad at bat, and then you have a good at bat with a bad result. You know, hit the ball hard at somebody. It's just not going to produce any runs. And so, my take, that's what happened offensively tonight. And guys are, trying to create something, and we couldn't get anything sustained again. So like I said, that's the summary. You get a good at bat. There's a bad at bat mixed in there, and there's a good at bat, but we don't get the result. We couldn't sustain anything.
They're not stringing them together. You've got to string good at bats together, and like Jay said, it's a good AB, then it's a bad AB, then it's a good AB, but it's a fly out, right? Or it's a line out, or it's a hard hit ball that they field, and it kind of kills the energy and the momentum, and that's when they don't respond from that. And it just seems like they're in that rut, right, where they don't string together good ABs. You'll get one every now and again. Something good will happen, and then you don't get another one. Like, it just seems like that's the spot where they're stuck at, and they've got to find a way to get out of it.
They're almost like chasing the high of what you had in the opening weekend.
Right.
Zach York hits a homer in his first AB, and everything is going right. You're like, oh, this is how we do it. And there is some parts of their approach at the plate, what they want to do. They're doing it. They're getting into hitters' counts, and you're not. At the end of the day, that's exactly what's happening. You're not stringing together consecutive at bats so that you can use this approach, be able to put pressure on teams, and then capitalize. You're leaving. And this is the tale as old as time that we've talked about. What are the things where we say don't panic? That's going to come up in the season, leaving runners on base, runners in scoring position, hitting with 2 outs. Those are all things that are easy to look at on the stat sheet and go, you're 2 for 20. Like, sometimes you can still win that way, but when it becomes consistent that this is what you're doing, whether it's the quick inning, which is putting together no quality at-bats, or the innings where you do put together quality at-bats and you don't have a result from it, becomes a very frustrating game. You start looking up and you go, we didn't – as a team, collectively, didn't capitalize on what our offensive approach was, which is continually to put pressure on teams at bat after at bat after at bat. When you have 2-1 counts, 2-2 counts, 3-2 counts, draw a walk, first and second, nobody out, move him over, second and third, 1 out, drive him in, double. Now you have 2 runs, man on second, 1 out, and you're like, okay, this is how this thing rolls. And when you're not doing that, it's becoming very consistently. The pressure is mounting on people to put together good at-bats or deliver with 2 outs, and it's just not happening. Yeah. And once that becomes – you can't let that become your identity. You have to know that, like, it's happened to – we saw it happen – I talk about this all the time with Thompson. Whenever he was struggling, it seemed like every time he came up to hit, it was runners in scoring position, 2 outs, and everybody it's kind of happening to Dardar right now. And Jay talked about how he was visibly frustrated because they're hitting the ball hard. They hit it right at people. And that's going to be able – that will take a toll on you because it's a game of failure. But if you feel like you're not failing but the result isn't there, that's when you go insane. Right. And you're like, oh, we'll break something in here. Like, it happens to everybody. Right. And you have a guy in the locker room. You have Gavin Guidry in the clubhouse that, like, said, Jay's like, he got the ultimate compliment. Like, I'll die for you. Like, I trust him with my life. That was a Riley Cooper comment that he got, and it proved to be true. Like, it became a staple for the guys that he trusts the most. That's Gavin Guidry. He's been here the longest. He is a leader in that clubhouse. That's what you have to, and he goes and talks to Dardar, picks him up, and then Dardar rips a single. Like, you have to have everybody kind of pulling the rope in the exact same direction, and it can't be, oh, I'm 0 for 3 today. Like, nobody gives a shit. Yeah. What are we doing as a team? That's where they have to get, because I do think they have a collection of personalities that is good. We've talked about it. In 2024, didn't have that, right? Yep. 2025, you saw it all come together. You have to have the guys that pull in the same direction. This is how this shit rolls. And once they all get on board with that, but the message can get lost whenever it seems like, oh, everybody's having fun, but if we're not having fun, we quit. And that's what it kind of feels like. They're not staying in the fight as much as you'd like to see it. I do think that you're going to learn a lot this weekend about everybody in the SEC. Yeah. Because baseball collectively, everybody's gotten better. With the way that the Major League Baseball draft has rolled, and you're starting to see them maybe cut it down from 20 to 10 rounds, you're going to see a lot more of talent that wants to play college baseball. And they're all, honestly, it feels like a little bit of auditioning to play for LSU. They want to have their best game against you. If you don't understand that, you're in the wrong spot. And so from the transfer portal to the recruiting, you have to understand rather quickly that this is important every time you put on the spikes and you cross the white line. But I do think there is a sense of, because of the success that they've had, the little amount of adversity they faced in Omaha, like, maybe this is the way it goes. Like, this might be easy. You're starting to find out really quickly this isn't easy. Yeah. And they've never faced what Jake Brown has faced the most adversity of probably anybody there. Like, you misplay a ball in a regional with the chance to host a super. And what did he do? He bounced back, and now he may be the best player in the country right now. So he's faced adversity. A lot of these guys haven't. Stephen Milam always bounces back. Like, you've seen it from your stalwarts in the lineup that have seen a little bit of it, but some of these guys have never been in this spot. They don't really know how to respond, because if you're coming from a smaller school where you hit 25 homers, like, you saw But Simpson do it yesterday. He strikes out. And he gives himself like the
I did like that.
Yeah, but
I love that.
it shows you how far in their head they are, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like where they are, and it's good to see them play the result in a way of like, I know I need to be better, but they clearly know that they're struggling, and there's opportunities there. I did like it because it shows you something, but he's battling.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't had much success. And last year I hit 20 dingers.
Yeah.
Like, this is hard, and you're not even playing the meat of your schedule yet, so you have to see some of these things start to come together because you're running out of time to make excuses for you.
You are at a teetering point right now.
Can't lose this much.
You can't, and it can go.
It can.
Two different ways.
Well, and it can continue to go this way, and you can recorrect. You saw what they did 3-12 in 2024 in the SEC, and everybody's like, "What are we looking at?" That's when all the can't win without Skeens and Cruz and this collection of Tommy Whites here, but that's it. You've seen throughout the year, and this is why we believe we have the best head coach in the country, because you do. You've seen him
get it right,
redirect, and get this thing right, and he will. But it does feel like he's pulling the rope on both ends, whether it's working with pitching or working with hitting. Right. And now he's like, I'm going back to offense. And you see they had a great practice on Thursday, clearly, because Friday was great. It was unbelievable.
It only went down after that.
It's one of the two. It feels like they either put up a 17 spot or you have one hit through 7 innings against Sacramento State.
Well, and that's the thing right now is where when you looked at it preseason, you looked at it after the first 8 games when they start 8-0, it's, okay, the strengths of this team, right? Look at what they've got out of the bullpen. Look at the 1 through 9 in the lineup, the starting pitching, all of it. And now you're looking at it and you're going, okay, starting pitching is really good. Lineup's not performing. The bullpen hasn't answered the call when they've gotten the opportunity. Like, it's a struggle right now, and they're at a teetering point. Jay Johnson, like we said, we've got clips from his discussion with the media after last night's loss. Clip 3 and clip 5. I just want to play both of them. Is Jay talking about the inconsistency and what he thinks is causing the inconsistency they're seeing right now at LSU, and then also if the confidence at the plate is becoming an issue as well, because that's where the struggles are.
I thought Sacramento State pitched well, and we didn't hit the mistakes that we did, and when we did, we hit it at somebody. And could not, like I said, I don't want to say we didn't catch a break. That's not what I'm saying. They did make some nice defensive plays on some well-hit balls, but you got to have enough in the tank to, live through those things. Try to keep the game close, bring the best pitcher in, and, he's been awesome for us. And, they credit them. The first guy walked, and the second guy hit a 72 hopper through the left side, and open the game up. And when you're going like this offensively, sometimes down 3 feels like down 7 or 8, and I think that's what happened.
Oh, it's the new food for me.
That's all good. It's all good. Yeah, there he is. Right. That's him talking about what you saw yesterday. LSU wasn't able to capitalize. Sacramento State did capitalize, and that's just not the spot that you want to be in. And what you see when those things happen is you can see confidence start to dissipate, especially offensively. This is Jay talking about if he's seeing confidence at the plate starting to become an issue.
You'd have to ask them. I don't stand in the box. I'm very confident that when we show up that we are prepared to win, and we are doing the things necessary to get them to win, and we are adjusting those on a daily basis as needed for the team. That's a warrior competitor in the fight question, not a coach question.
I don't think there's an answer that says it better than that one. That is the head coach straight up. That's an answer talking to the media, talking to the fan base, talking to the locker room more than anything. He is talking to the clubhouse more than anything else. That question, confidence to play, that's not about me. They're prepared. I'm preparing them. I promise you there's not a game they're going into where they're not prepared to be successful. The proof is in the pudding. You've witnessed it, right? You've seen it. 2 national championships. The preparation is there. They are prepared. They are put in the spot to succeed. If they're not confident at the plate, that's a question for them. Ask them. I'm not the one stepping in the box. And that's where it's at right now. There is the response has to come from the players. This is not a Jay Johnson discussion. He is going to continue. He's learning things from all of these losses. The lineup continues to shift, trying to find something. But are they confident at the plate? That's not a Jay Johnson answer. And he let him know that. That is a player question. He can't answer that for him, just like he can't respond for them. And that's where it's at right now. I don't think there's an answer that was better than that one, that better encapsulated where it's at right now. Who hates losing as much as Coach does? Because if you want to win, you've got to. You've got to. You don't just have to want to win. You've got to hate to lose. And Lloyd said it perfectly. That's where it's at right now. The winning is fun. Everyone loves to win. They're enjoying the wins. But how bad do the losses hurt you? Do they keep you up at night? Because I know they keep him up at night.
Shit.
I mean, look at his face in the presser. That's a man that's not sleeping because they've lost 4 out of their last 5. But he can't make the plays for him. He can't get in the box. He can't catch the fly ball in left field. You've got to make the plays. You've got to respond. And like Wyatt said, you are on the mat. Will you get up? You've got a huge opportunity in front of you with Creighton tomorrow, and you're going to Nashville this weekend. You can flip this thing in an instant. Or you can dig the hole deeper. Lloyd's dropped it in the chat right there. The dongle is hot. 225-267-7812. 225-267-7812 is the phone number to call in and give your thoughts because that's where we're at right now. We want to hear from you. We want to let you guys know.
Don't ask me if I'm all right. Hell no. Joaquin said dominate, and we not doing it. I put my heart in it, dog. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Gotta have it.
This is a clubhouse response. This is a dugout response. It's the guys in there that have to answer the call. Jay can't answer it, just like he can't answer that question.
They were up 21-13 when he did that against Florida State.
It's not enough, right? That's the mindset. Just because you've got the purple and gold on, you didn't make it. Because the Intimidator sits right out there in right field. This ain't Tennessee. We don't put College World Series appearances on the board. We don't put regional and super regional wins on the wall.
Got one goal.
You win, you get on. You're on the Intimidator. You lose, you're forgotten. That's who LSU baseball is. And it's not dead. It's not over. You've got plenty of opportunity and time. It's right in front of you, but you got to make it happen. As I believe we're getting our first call. Here on the hotline, you see the number in the chat. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Fonzie from Florida.
Fonz, how are you feeling, sir?
Mm-hmm. I've tested. I'm about to test to see how waterproof my toaster is.
and why is that, Fonz?
It's just, and people called me a negative Nancy for a while. I've seen it for a while. They just have bad at-bats, bad approaches, bad situational hitting. When was the last time you saw them take an off-speed pitch, oppo, with 1 out and a runner on second?
Zach, you were good at once.
Every single one of them are swinging out of their shoes, trying to hit a 30-run home run. We've had bad situational hitting, and Jay just said it. We have one good at-bat and then a bad at-bat. One good at-bat and a bad at-bat. And that's the situational hitting. Whenever somebody gets on base, you have to change your approach on what you're going to do with the ball. And they're hitting the ball. Okay, yes, they're hitting the ball, but they're hitting it super hard and it's going absolutely nowhere. If you've done it for a long time, what's the definition of insanity? Redoing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. At some point, you have to change your approach and just try to get a base hit. Stop trying to hit home runs, and whenever this team realizes that they need to just stop worrying about hitting a home run and getting a base hit. Base hits will win you baseball games.
I completely agree, especially when the strength of your team, especially on weekends, is the starting pitching. Put them in a comfortable position, and you'll find ways to win. But I agree with you right now. I think mentally at the plate, they are pressing, and Jay's getting them prepared. But like you said in that last answer, he's not the one stepping out there performing. And mentally, I feel like they are just pressing and pressing and pressing, and it's turning into hard hit balls right at the right fielder, right at the center fielder, right to the shortstop, and it's not turning into runs.
Exactly. Like they finally have 3 starting quality pitchers, and they have bats behind them. But again, it's whenever Skip said, if you can't control the crooked number, then the game gets out of control. And what he said was try to stop the crooked numbers. And whenever I feel like this team, when they get behind, they panic and they try to do too much on one swing. And I think I am saying that I trust in Jay because he has proven it. The problem is this team, for some reason, hasn't proven that they can be they haven't proven that they can control themselves.
Control the controllables.
Exactly. They can't. They're not control. And I understand Jay loves seeing pitches. He wants them to watch pitches. But after a while of watching Dick Middle breaking balls for 2 strikes, and then you're down 0-2, and then you're trying to swing at something, or even worse, the problem is they're expecting the umpire to be accurate, and these umpires are ass. And they're taking a pitch that's quote-unquote a few inches off the plate or low, and they're expecting the umpire to know that that's a ball. But the problem is the umpires are shit. So then they start swinging at stuff that they shouldn't be swinging at, whenever they should go up there going, okay, this pitcher, the umpire has been calling low pitches. So if this ball is low, I'm going to try to put the bat on the ball. And they're just not doing that. They're watching way too many good pitches. And that's what's frustrating for me, because I understand Jay loves watching pitches. He loves getting that starting pitcher pitch count up. But it's just, at some point, and when it's not working that way, you got to change it. I would be perfectly okay if somebody went up to the plate and after the first strike, they swung at a pitch and hit it hard somewhere, even if it was a line drive or if it was something, just make contact with it.
Yeah, no, they've got to find a way, Fonz. We appreciate you dropping some knowledge this morning. We're going to open the phone line back up. Thank you, Fonz.
You boys have a good one. Fuck you, Lloyd, for that picture.
Goodbye, come Gunslinger.
Shout out to Fonz. We appreciate him calling it. But yeah, no, I mean, that's where the majority of the concern is, because if you want to live with some of the defensive downfalls this team may have, right, where they're not going to make the defense look, it's not going to look like last season, right, probably ever again. But if you want to live with some of the downfalls, some of the mistakes, you got to score. They're not scoring. What's your name? Where are you calling from? We got you?
Sabe.
What's up?
How we doing? Talk to us.
Give me some of them biscuits.
Man, watch this offense. It literally got me sick, coughing up lungs and stuff.
Oh, God.
feel like Joe Sloan. Yeah, I feel like Joe Sloan has come in from Kentucky and started working our damn batting cages. And man, this is awful.
Yeah,
I don't know who it was that put on Twitter that they sacrificed baseball for Lane Kiffin, but brother, you're wrong, and you should be on for your toes for saying something like that.
It's weird what you put out into the ethos can actually maybe come true.
It is, man. It's like this was the only thing we had looking forward when basketball was going on and everything like that. We're looking forward to baseball season. Now good God, we suck.
It's in a dark spot. That is true. I think that's part of it. Is everybody we got ourselves through football season by going. At least we have baseball.
Put so much pressure on it.
We got ourselves through basketball season going. At least we have baseball. Now we're in baseball. We're going. What? This is not what I expected. I expected perfection.
What? If I wanted to go watch bad offense, I could turn on the highlights from the football season this year. Good God! I mean, I feel like we go up there with no approach. We go up there with our wiener tucked between our legs instead of letting that third leg hang down, just be the dogs that we are. It ain't. I don't know, man. And then you got Cooper Williams come in, and Jake put him in a damn spot for him to earn himself, and he can't even fucking do it. It's just bad. I mean, we got warmers we can rely on, but what's the pitching for if your offense can't step up and do what they're supposed to do?
Yeah,
we go in there looking at meatballs down the middle and then swing at bullshit on the other side of the batter spots. Either that or we pop up to the damn center fielder.
Yeah.
Now, granted, we hit a couple of balls hard and they made some hell of a catch. I mean, I give you applause on that, but the other stuff it's completely fixable, but it's not something Jay's gonna have to fix. It's something that those guys are gonna have to fix.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think that's where it's at right now. Is Jay?
It's killing him.
It's killing you, Sabe, huh?
Fine. You got me sick over here watching this. I was fine Friday.
Yeah.
I was great Friday, but after they lost Saturday, damn it, I woke up Sunday and I said, "Oh God,
It's falling apart."
But I mean, I am. I don't. It's at the point now where mentally they don't have it, and everything else is falling apart. I mean, I'm a 100% believer. Baseball is a 90% mental game, and the 10%, your athletics or whatever. I mean, right now we don't even have 90% of a mentality right now. I mean, our three starters are doing great, and then you have your couple guys you mix in there, and they're doing good, but the other relief pitchers, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. Your starting guys in the lineup, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. At some point, we got to have we got to mentally check ourselves, and somebody as a leader on that team has got to step up and let them know, hey, like Jake Brown or something, like this ain't the way. Like, I've been here, I've seen what's the way, and this ain't the way.
No, I completely agree, Sabe. But we appreciate you calling in. I hope you feel better. I hope you can find somehow.
Yeah, man, I get up just pretty quick. I'm a dog. I keep my third leg hanging out. I'm tucking between my legs.
There you go. Shout out. We'll talk. We appreciate you calling in. There you go.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Sabe, man. But no, look, I mean, I think the way he's feeling is the way a lot of people are feeling. It's not fun to watch, and I think Bada Bing, Bada Boom said in the chat that baseball is not fun to watch. Whether he's talking, I don't know if he's talking about our show or baseball, but baseball, it's just you don't want to turn the game on. I mean, like you sit after Saturday or Sunday, you sit back and you're like, man, that sucked to watch. It's not fun. They're not scoring runs, right? The defense can get ugly at times. They've got to find a way to right the ship. They've got to respond, and it's on the players. I think that's what that's what the conversation's been. That's where it's at right now. Jay said in that last answer, it is on the players, and there's a key opportunity coming up this weekend. SEC play starts now. Not to discount what's happened, because it is serious. The season right? It starts now. SEC play is this weekend, and that's where you find out what you got or not. And you'll match up against Vanderbilt in Nashville this weekend after a game against Creighton tomorrow night in Alec Box. And you've really, really got to find a way to respond if you're those guys on the field. And I think it's going to be interesting to see the way it's managed. You've seen the lineup consistently shift.
Trying to find something. You've seen the circle of trust out of the pen, I think is still not growing, which is not very good to see, because you would expect as the season goes on for that circle of trust out of the bullpen to grow weekend by weekend or game by game. And I feel like the guys we trust out of the pen today are the same guys you trusted out of the pen 2 weeks ago, right? You're not adding. The guy, Cooper Williams is not finding his stride. He's coming into the game and he hit a batter. And then you go back to Gavin Guidry, but how many times can you call that number before he's a human being, right? And mistakes are going to happen. A walk is going to happen. How many times can you call that number and expect the same exact response every single time? But we got our next caller as Lloyd's hooking it up here live as we.
How y'all doing?
We're doing good. What you got for us?
All right, I got a couple questions. One of them is for Lloyd, because I think he knows Jay Johnson the best out of all of us. Does he? I think I know the answer, but does he ever chew ass, like for real, like a real? Because he doesn't seem like that kind of coach,
Yes, he does. He does a great job of doing it in places you can't see it. But yes, he is everybody has a tipping point. He tries to remain positive, but you see him in the dugout. You see where these team meetings in the third inning, the fifth inning, that's not sunshine and rainbows, boys. That is that's ass chewing time. Like, okay. Ass is about to be made. If it's not hamburger meat, it's leather at this point.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
understand what you're saying, because he does put. Yeah. I mean, if you look at him in the presser, that's not somebody that you're about to walk into he's not walking into the clubhouse. You're like, "What's up, coach?" You're walking the other direction, hoping he doesn't see you.
I mean, they need to do that, dude. Because as an LSU fan, like I was tired of seeing the kids get chewed out, like in front of the camera, and I just think that always thought that was like a little wrong, you go in private and do that.
Yeah.
But I've always wondered, because for some reason,
it's the California cool.
Right, but every year, like, it seems like they respond. Now, maybe they don't have the talent as well to respond. I just, some people may say that. I don't think that. But I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Another thing. Standing. We need him back.
Yep.
I posted a comment earlier. I was like, I think the evidence is shown enough that fielding and maybe hitting, this team can go as he goes. Nothing against Braun. Nothing against that kid. That dude is going to be a stud. He stays with the program. He is going to be he's going to be a top 5 pick, a top 5 round pick. I truly believe that he is good. Stanley doesn't make that error.
What's been the biggest rotational piece you've seen in, like, whenever they're setting the lineup? It's the one thing you thought would be a constant, which is Stanfield and left.
Yeah, I like that, but injuries, his hand. Do you know when he's supposed to come back? Like SEC play, they said, or
he should be back for Vandy.
Thank God. Look, nothing good, but it's also his hitting. Like I just feel like they're stale, because whenever you get him in the ninth, like you feel comfortable. You feel confident. I'm not going to see the guy Harden. Nothing against him. He just hasn't played. I'm not going to see him either holding the bat on the shoulders, or he's not swinging at garbage. Like he's constant. Like he's been there before. So I just feel like he's not getting enough credit for, and he's not because he's not playing. But I think it's very obvious that this team can go as he goes, and they're just not going.
Yeah, no, I agree. We appreciate you calling in and your questions your thoughts, and make sure you call in next time. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, no, look, I think on the Stanfield conversation, I think obviously defensively, it solves all the issues that have happened in left field, right? He makes those plays. He makes the routine ones, and he makes the not routine ones look routine. He was a part of the best defense LSU maybe has ever fielded because of who he was in center field last year. Now he's playing in left. That's been, like Lloyd said, that's a lot of what you've seen rotationally and the way this has looked has been around that left field spot. Two guys you thought were going to be platooning at second or third ended up playing left with Simpson and Reeves. And then you've seen Braun, who you thought was going to be a first baseman DH, is ending up playing left. You're seeing young guys like Harden get out there. All those things. Standy comes in, solves that problem. Also, offensively, the one thing Standy did extremely well last year was he consistently put together good at-bats, right? You plug in a guy that puts together mature, solid ABs consistently, and also he's not in a slump right now. I mean, he's coming back from injury, but the mental aspect of what's been going on, obviously he's a part of the team. He's a part of it, but he hasn't been seeing the failure at the plate. And so I think it's going to be very interesting to see how much changes when Standy comes back, because I do think it is going to be a huge piece for LSU because you've seen how much they've missed it. It answers so many questions defensively, and then offensively, he's not gonna show up and start hitting bombs, right? But one thing he did last year was he had timely hits, clutch hits, and he put together the good ABs that you can now see. Okay, maybe that can spark something, right? Get something going offensively where it's not just Curiel and JB putting together good ABs. Because that's where the issue is right now. Is, of course, you're going to go as far as your three guys go, Milam, DC, JB. Those are your three. That's the heart of this team. But what you've seen outside of that has been lackluster up to this point. Zach York, after his hot start, has not seen it very well as of late. Aaron Beatty, big homer on Friday, hasn't gone, and the ancillary pieces as well.
Well, I'll lay it out for you over the last 8 games. Cade Aaron Beatty, 3 for 23.
Yep.
1 extra base hit. Zach York, 5 for 27, 2 extra base hits. Stephen Milam, 4 for 27, 2 extra base hits. Trent Caraway, 4 for 22, 1 extra base hit. Seth Dardar, 3 for 23, 1 extra base hit. Braden Simpson, 3 for 13, no extra base hits. When it's your 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of your 9 in the lineup,
right,
have a combined, 18 hits, pretty tough to win that way. You can only rely on turn the lineup over so many times whenever you're trying to get to Curiel or Jake Brown.
That's it.
And then that feels like it's it right now.
So we've rolled right through hour number 1. We'll take a quick break here and come back with more Tingle and Co. right after this.
Wardo's was created in honor of Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granning at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Go Mart has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff,
where everyone is family.
it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's a repair, a replacement, or a storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back. Here's we open up hour number 2 on this Monday morning, and we've got the big dog in studio. Charles Harvey made his way in from the main office into the studio this morning, Southern Regional, as LSU men's basketball, of course, loses.
Can't find a W
on Saturday, 94-91. 3 OTs they tried, but once again didn't pull it off. Charles, good morning. Thank you for getting in here.
Good morning. Good to see you guys.
I'll ask you the nothing about the game, strictly the situation around it, the pressure, right? And he gets asked the question in the post game. Do you think you deserve to be back another year? All those things. That is the only conversation around LSU basketball right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, we were just talking before while you were on break. The $1 million question is. It's an affordability thing. Can you afford to get rid of him? Can you afford not to get rid of him? Does he deserve another year? LSU had said last year that if he didn't make the tournament, it was over with. And so here we are. We haven't made the tournament. Is it over with? I don't know. I mean, I really, truly don't know. What LSU does it's always a mystery.
And that's where, because I think, what was it, after the Ole Miss win, last week or the week before, the conversation was, come out and they're saying, the hard-fought victory that's pushed, but kind of changing the idea to if they keep McMahon, it's because they're building something. And to me, and maybe you can't answer this, it feels to me if they keep McMahon, it would just be delaying the inevitable, right? It would only be doing so to save the money on the buyout.
Yeah, I mean, look. Let's look at this from a business aspect. Personally, the guy's a great guy. I know everybody hates him. He's losing. I get it, the LSU fan base. He is a really nice guy. He wants to win, no doubt.
I don't think anybody hates him.
I know. I mean, you go read some of the blogs.
Well, no, they hate the result.
Losing.
But,
but these are the same people who hate Jay Johnson for losing a few games. I mean, look, baseball's a long season. Relax. Give him some time. It's not ready to pull a plug on it. But look at it from we spent $9 million LSU spent $9 million on a roster this season, and that's second to last in the SEC, and they finished last.
Right.
So if I'm sitting in Coach Mack's seat and I go, here's the deal: you want me back another year? We got to get to $12 to $15 million on a roster.
Yeah.
If you can't commit that to me, then I'm out. Because I think now, the flip side of that, look what Kentucky spent $22 million on their basketball roster. Doesn't seem to be working out for them.
Right.
So I don't know. Like I said, it's a do you want to stay if they're not going to commit the money you need to win?
Because that's where it would be a disservice to McMahon to keep him here, and for him to make the decision personally. Because this is where, to me, the conversation, I think, kind of shifts. Is because a lot of people look at it and go, okay, they're not going to get rid of him because they're saving money, but they'll bring him back and they'll give him money for next year. Well, if they're saving money, they're saving money, right? If they don't want to spend it on the buyout, they're not going to spend it on the roster.
Correct.
So he'd be coming back to get probably less money than he got this year, and that would it would be signing like a death certificate almost.
I agree. I like I said, if you're not going to commit the money he needs,
right?
And I haven't talked to him about it. I haven't talked to LSU about it. Just looking at it as a fan, you're going to need $12 to $15 million to build a roster. Now, you bring another guy in, is you're going to give him $12 to $15 million. That 12 to 15 is whether McMahon stays or McMahon goes.
Right.
Do you save the money on the buyout? I don't know. I mean, look, if I'm him, to be honest with you, like if I had to make that decision, I would probably walk in and go, look, you don't need me. You don't want me here.
Right.
You owe me $7.5 million. Let's work a deal. Give me one lump sum. I'm going to head off into the sunset. You fire me, I'll go find another job. That's what I would do because I would kind of like. Here's the thing: if you bring him back and you don't give him enough money, or give him what he had last year,
right?
The fan base is going to turn. They've already turned on men's basketball.
It's already.
And so, do you want to put yourself and your family through that? I wouldn't. I know my wife told me, she goes, "Look, if that was you, I'd tell you, we out of here. We out of here." And unfortunately, like I said, I like him. Here's what some people don't know: his family's a vegetarian. Okay, they're all vegetarians. his son now likes Chick-fil-A. And so, it wears – I mean, look, LSU and Baton Rouge wears on people. We just had the conversation right before. Both of us are from New Orleans. I hated Baton Rouge 30 years ago when I first moved here. It was so slow compared to New Orleans. Now, I don't want to go back to New Orleans. Like, I'll go back, have dinner for Mardi Gras, and I come right back.
Yeah.
I don't need to live in New Orleans,
And so to my question to you is, okay, they make the move, right? They cut ties, shake hands, deal's done. Where do you go? How attractive is this job to prospective coaches out there, whether they're mid-major, whether they're at major universities or whoever? How attractive is the LSU basketball head coaching position?
Not very attractive, right? I mean, facilities will probably last in the SEC with facilities. NIL money, you got to commit some money to NIL. Arena, everybody wants this new arena. New arenas are gone. Facilities, unless it's football, facilities are out the door.
Yeah.
Kids at basketball don't care what they're playing in as long as their check clears.
Right.
And so that's done. I mean, Nate Oates said it last year. I don't need a new arena. I need NIL money. So where do we go with this? Does the market correct itself with the players? And then where do you go to find a new coach? I've always said, if you're gonna get rid of McMahon and you're gonna hire another coach, you're gonna be overpaying for a coach, no matter whether it's a mid-major, a named coach in the SEC, or a named coach in one of the big conferences. You're gonna overpay for that. You're gonna overpay for players because who wants to come here?
You gotta make it good looking.
And so I don't know, Eric. I mean, I don't know who would be interested in that. Do you put it out on Indeed? I don't know.
You've got to find a way, because I think that's the struggle right now. Is it's not an appealing job at the current standing, and the thing is, like you said, there's a lot of conversation about facilities and the PMAC. Women's basketball makes it work.
Gymnastics,
right? They make it work, right? Like it. Because I agree, like the facilities are not great. The PMAC is not a very good basketball environment, right? Yeah. But when women's basketball is there and they're winning, it gets dubbed the best environment in the sport. Yeah, it's the same seats. It's the same.
I didn't go to the South Carolina game on Valentine's Day, but somebody told me men and women's basketball, it's one of the best environments I've ever been in college basketball. LSU grad, spent some time here at LSU. Older guy, a little bit younger than me, and so look, it is a great environment. Winning breeds success. I mean, people just when you win. I mean, look, Lane Kiffin hasn't won a game, and people are throwing money at LSU
fostered
football.
Excitement.
Exactly. Right. I mean, the guy's out and about. The guy's all over the place. I mean, look, I bet you his Twitter following is increased since he's been here in Baton Rouge, and his I don't say Twitter, Instagram, his social media followers, because people are excited about it. Now he comes in. Excuse my language, shits the bed the first year. The LSU fan base is going to turn on him too, and we should have never done this. It's costing us all this money to get rid of Brian Kelly.
It comes down to winning and losing, and that's where, like you said, with the money, don't worry about spending it in these places. Nate Oates said it. He said, "Don't build me a new arena. Get me players.
Give me the money so I can go get players."
You win games, you pack that place out. Women's basketball wins. And so people show up. People show up for Missouri versus LSU on a Saturday at 3.
And look, I get, you have different followings. You have men's basketball, women's basketball. I was never a women's basketball follower until Kim Monkey got here. And she started when she got announced, and you're going to do courtside seats. I want courtside seats. And it's exciting to go. Listen, I know some people don't like it. It's not as fast-paced as men. Women don't dunk. One of my people say that women don't dunk. But I got to tell you, it's exciting. Mm-hmm. It's fun to get into an environment where people are screaming and hollering, and it's like I said, whether you blow people out by 50 or you win by 10 or 5, it's still exciting.
Or lose by 2. Still exciting.
And that's what – I mean, look, the Kentucky game, men's Kentucky game, we'd have won that game. Does the trajectory of the season turn? Does it give them a little confidence early on? I don't know. And so it's unfortunate. We're in a very tough situation. LSU's in a very tough situation to figure out what do we do with men's basketball. I get men's basketball doesn't make a ton of money, but it's the only other sport that makes money on
anything.
campus.
Right.
You know, I mean, look, Coach Mulkey lost to South Carolina. She hasn't beaten South Carolina in 19 meetings, okay? And the fan base is, like, literally talking about, has she worn out her welcome? Has she lost it? I mean, come on, man.
Right.
And her post-game press conference, like, Dawn Staley's been there for 18 years.
Right.
She laid a foundation. Kim Mulkey's been here 5 and already won a national championship. Give the lady a break.
Oh, and they're going head to head.
Right.
Like, it's not like South Carolina, because if you flash back to year 1 and year 2 under Mulkey, South Carolina was light years ahead of LSU. I mean, LSU ended up winning the national championship,
right?
Because they didn't see South Carolina in
Correct.
the playoffs. But they were light years ahead every year since then. I mean, they're head to head. They're battling, right? But it's
turned into LSU Alabama with less.
Right, of
Yes.
course. And the thing is, and the difference is obviously the talent. The talent, right? Kim Mulkey and her staff are getting top tier players, putting together number 1 recruiting classes. They have the players, but it's because they fostered the excitement and they've brought money.
No
right?
doubt.
They've
No doubt.
raised money.
And look, everybody needs more money.
Of course.
I mean, like Jay Johnson came out, I need more money, and the rumors are flying. He's going to leave because we're not committing, LSU's not committing enough money to him and NIL money. Look, man, at some point, it's a pie. You look at it as a pie. The
Right.
pie can only be sliced up so many ways. And so I don't know how you fix it. I need to go back and read, because I know Saban met with President Trump and a group of people about college athletics. I will tell you this. I do believe, in my heart of hearts, he is the only person that can fix college athletics. Because college athletics right now is broke. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just bleeding. It's bleeding money. And if we talked about it before in here, if they don't stop it, private equity is going to take over everything, and the regular fan will be watching it on TV.
Yep.
I mean, that's just where it's going. Look at the Super Bowl. How many people can afford a Super Bowl ticket? I've never been to a Super Bowl. I'm not paying, even when the Saints went, I didn't go.
Right.
I'm not paying, $6,800 a seat to go see the Saints play in the Super Bowl or another team play in the Super Bowl just to say I've been to a Super Bowl. And so it's basically, when the NFL comes in and takes, when a city hosts the Super Bowl, all of the seats, the suites, and premium seating gets taken by the NFL for corporate sponsors.
Right.
And so the average Joe is already out. And so, celebrities.
It's not for us.
No, it's not. And I got to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you who played in the last Super Bowl this year because I didn't watch it. I know who was on the halftime show because it was so controversial. Never watched it. Even the commercials for the Super Bowl have gotten terrible.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
it's
terrible.
lost some allure.
And so do we want that to happen with college athletics? Right. And that's what worries me about all of this.
Because there was a report by Piper Hutchinson, who she works for the Louisiana Illuminator. She wrote an article regarding LSU athletics and their budget, as in 2024 they lost over $800,000. This year they turned a profit of just $28,000. So, and that's that's just through and ended June 30th of 2025. So I'd love to see what it looks like next year, this fiscal year.
All the money
you got all the money that you've spent, and it is going to come to a head eventually of what LSU, where is this coming from? How long is it sustainable? Because you just spent over, what is it fair to say, $200 million in football, whether it be roster retention and then hirings and firings of the staff.
Right.
And now you're trying to do it. People want to fire
Beth
Serena, get her out of here.
McMahon,
They want to fire
right.
Matt McMahon. Oh, you also have to replace all of these people. Jay Johnson wants more. If you bring in somebody else for basketball, pay Matt McMahon to leave. Where does that leave? That's what Jay Johnson's doing. He's looking down the tunnel and going, well, if they want the other sport that makes money, if they want to pay for that, I'm going farther down the list, and all I've done here is win.
Right.
And so if there's a school that is willing to offer everything I'm looking for,
I
it
mean,
makes it hard for me to keep saying yes to this.
Right. I mean, look, you love for LSU is a great brand. Don't get me wrong; it's probably the biggest in college athletics. You got to look out for your family at some point. I mean, if somebody walked in and said, "Look, I want to buy your business for, $50, $75 million," I sit down and go, "Okay, let's talk about this. Let's look at this." It's all relative. If somebody walks in and pays Jay Johnson, what is he making right now? $3 million?
Yeah, he's the highest paid coach in college baseball.
$3
But he doesn't
million.
care about that.
No, but if somebody walks in and goes, "Hey, here's the deal. I'm gonna pay you 3.5, and I'm going to give you $7 million in NIL. That's the sad part about it. Is people aren't making these coaching changes for salaries. It's more for what do you? I mean, look, Lane Kiffin came out and
said it himself.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was making. What they promised me in a salary. I was more worried about what they're going to commit to NIL because
what are you going to spend?
That's my lifeblood. That's how I'm going to.
That's
win.
how I'm going to make
more
money.
Stay.
That's how I'm going to make a higher salary if I win. We said it. Winning. Where I think LSU faults is, you pack the PMAC for women's basketball. Raise ticket prices. I know it's not a fan popularity. Raise ticket prices for women's basketball. Raise ticket prices for gymnastics. I get it. It's either going to happen gradually that you're going to squeeze out the average fan, or it's going to happen drastically.
Right.
It's just a matter. So do you continue to bleed money to say I got a $5 ticket, a family? I mean, look, LSU's giving away tickets at some point.
Right.
In men's basketball, women's basketball, they give away tickets. Well, okay, just raise the price so the people who are buying the tickets are helping you offset some of your deficits.
And with men's basketball, if you create a winner, you invest the money because you got to spend money to make money, right? You spend the money to create a winner, and so then a week like this where they play in Nashville, you get more media revenue if you play longer on television. But if you lose on Wednesday to Texas and you're done, you don't get the opportunity, right? And then
Same thing with the NCAA tournament.
Right, you don't play in March.
You get one game, you get I don't know, whatever the dollar amount. You play a second game, you get more. And so that's why Alabama, I think, had such a big profit in last year for men's basketball because they got to make a run. And look, LSU would be happy. LSU fans would be happy. At least I would be happy just making it to the NCAA tournament every year in men's basketball.
Right.
I
mean, you think back to what it was 2019, right?
Yep.
LSU men's basketball wins the SEC regular season. They make it to the second or whatever. They play 2 SEC tournament games, I believe. They make it to the Sweet 16 in March. That is all money that gets added to that pot from the only other sport outside of football that makes anything. And that's why, to me, where it currently stands, you have to make a change is because it is something that you have to take advantage of.
Who was the coach in 2019?
It was Will Wade. That was the one. No, he didn't, and then he didn't even get the coach.
He coached
in the
it,
postseason.
but he was on paper the head coach.
He was the head coach, yeah.
And so
well, and that's where the conversation is now, right? That's where everyone's attention turns
to Will Wade. Everybody wants. I mean, look, I walked through the PMAC the last game I went to, and a guy pulled. I mean, I know the guy's face. I don't know the man. He's an older gentleman. So we getting Will Wade, and I'm like, I don't know. I know that's what you're reading, but I don't know what look. Will Wade is in the middle of a season.
Right.
I don't think anybody knows what's going to happen. Now, I'm not going to lie. I've read some of the North Carolina State
message
boards and stuff. They ain't very happy. But I mean, you're looking at a guy. They fired a coach 2 years after he went to the Final Four.
Right.
And look, North Carolina State is a huge basketball school. Why would Will Wade leave that? Man, I don't know. You'd have to ask him that question. Do I talk to Will Wade? Yes. I've always remained friends with Will Wade since he's been here. Great person. Another person I truly consider a friend. He did what was best for him. He sat out a year, went to McNeese, won 2 years, gets a big job at North Carolina State. I don't know. I've never been to North Carolina State, period. North Carolina State. I don't know what it's like up there. I don't know how. I mean, look, here's what you got to worry about. When you have such a big program like North Carolina State has a basketball, those fans get
the expectations are different there.
Completely
than they are
higher.
here.
I mean, you go to a Final Four, and a year later, 2 years later, you're fired. But if I go to Baton Rouge and I just make it to the NCAA tournament,
statue.
Well, they're begging for you back because that's.
I mean, look at Dale Brown; he got his name on the court,
right?
Just for Final Fours.
I mean, if let's just say the next coach, whoever it is, Will Wade, whoever, comes in and wins and goes to like the Final Four, Sweet 16, NCAA tournament for the next 3 years, do we put his name on the court? I mean, the court's going to look like a jersey, signed jersey.
There's only one national championship coach on that court.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, I guess you've got 2 more spots, right? They fill these 2 spots on the court.
Yeah. I mean, but I mean, come on.
Great radio filler.
We'd look like some stupid people, right? I mean, look at their court.
Look like Arkansas with their jersey patch. Tyson's Chicken.
There you go.
We put Woodside Energy.
Hey, but it looks good though. But
ours look okay.
I've never seen them.
Have you seen the Tyson one? Oh, we got to show them both of these patches.
I mean, this is what I was.
So Arkansas, Tyson Chicken, right?
I know.
Arkansas throws the Tyson Chicken logo, and it's big right on top of the SC. It looks awful on their uniform. It makes you, because people, I wasn't the biggest fan of the patch on LSU's uniform. Then I saw this one, I was like, okay, we got a pretty good deal on these patches.
Well, and then when you read that LSU made $28,000, like, yeah, we'll sell
$28
them.
million.
Yeah. But somebody answer me a question. What is is it Woodside Energy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's not.
I think it's oil and gas, right?
Yes,
but how much did they pay?
We don't know.
LSU. It's a big secret. I've asked people at LSU.
They've made $1 billion investment in Louisiana.
I ain't gonna spend $1 billion at LSU. I mean, come on. But think about it. You get 21 sports are gonna wear their patch. What is that worth?
I would say.
And how long is the contract for?
Right.
How much a year? I mean, there's a lot of questions.
There's a lot of details.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk about. And so, but
I would assume a pretty penny if every single, because like think about women's basketball, right? You get your logo on that jersey.
Seen a lot.
That's seen a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Probably second after football.
I got a question for y'all though. Where are you going to put the patch on leotards for gymnastics?
Tramp stamp.
Nah, come on. No, but I mean, like.
No, genuinely, I have no idea.
Like, do you like?
On the shoulder.
What do you call that when you sparkle something up?
Bedazzle.
Do you bedazzle their logo?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like, I'm trying to figure this out. Like, what is that? What happens with that?
Go on the ankle?
It wasn't in like the preview shots.
It wasn't. All they showed you were the
football, baseball, basketball,
basketball,
women's basketball. Yeah,
they showed you volleyball. They showed you golf.
But they didn't show gymnastics. That's a good question.
We'll have to find a way.
Yeah.
They said it is, according to the Advocate, if I can pull this up correctly, 7-year multi-million. I don't know how much multi-millions
that could
it
be
is.
Anywhere from 2 to 999. So,
right.
But 7 years.
I would imagine it is
a multi-million for 7 years.
So if you just do it, even if it's 10 per, that's 70 million coming through the door. That's nice. But I would imagine it's more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. 21 sports per year for 7 years.
So even if you did $1 million per sport,
it'd be 21 million a year. And so that would be, I mean, anything.
I would assume
anything below 15 or below.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have sold their I guess your proverbial soul, which everybody, because of the way that LSU treats its brand, its logo, its colors, and how much they know it's revered by the fan base. To do this, it would have to be, look at what you're negotiating against. How much is it worth?
When they come out on the jerseys during a sporting event, okay, the fan base is going to lose it. They didn't like putting some Venture Global on the field. Yeah. They're gonna go ballistic. And
the good thing I think that's happened is everyone started to shift their mind with the money. Mm-hmm. Where they're looking at it, they're going, as long as if it brings us better players and we win, fine.
Sell. Do like they do to jockeys. Put names on down the legs of the baseball players. I don't care.
I do think people have shifted their minds to be like, if they're going to give us money, fine. As long as it's not completely butt ugly, and it's done semi well.
As long as it's not Tyson Chicken.
Yeah,
Tyson Chicken. That's pretty bad.
It was pretty bad.
It's just located wrong. I don't think the logo is that bad. I think it's just located wrong on the jersey.
Because when you look at LSU's,
but where do you put it?
Done.
Well, I don't it's above the SEC patch. This is fine.
See, they have an issue with the SEC patch and its location. LSU does not.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look. Okay, so you have go back to that Arkansas one. You have Nike, SEC, Tyson Food,
right, and LSU does
too
it.
Much.
The SEC is in the crest,
correct?
So it keeps everything clean.
Yeah. Well, it's not ideal. It doesn't look great.
I just wish the baseball one was the same color. I wish on the
so they got the
jersey,
it's on the sleeve.
Yeah, it's on the sleeve. I just wish it was purple with white.
Yep.
Instead of gold.
I don't mind
purple,
that one.
but.
I don't mind any of those. It's just doesn't
That's what
look
I'm saying.
like
It's tastefully done. It's a good-looking whore.
Mine,
it's when you bring her home to mom, she does have a tattoo, but you can barely see it.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's a picture of the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, right.
Does that make it any better?
It means that tattoo means a lot to her.
Yeah, I get it.
Grandma's date.
I get it.
This is.
But I guess we'll find out.
You hoard yourself out.
Well, I mean, just look at Arkansas's football field. They've got Tyson on this side,
Walmart
on this side. I mean,
the problem is Arkansas has too long of a name.
Also, that's
part of it. That's part of
play
it.
part, yeah.
It takes up too much of the front of the jersey.
That's true.
I mean, LSU just has LSU.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's not like
if they moved the SEC to the
they're gonna have
middle,
they're gonna have
and
to
put
like
Tyson-
LSU
yes.
did, it'd be much better.
Yeah, it's not
Like, is the SEC patch really? It's kind of too big right there.
It's massive.
And look at
look at LSU's. It's in the middle.
Yeah.
kinda
Which that looks
crest,
fine. That looks
which I think
good.
looks great. I feel like Arkansas should just do the same thing.
And I see with LSU.
Well, I mean, I would rather, like, I hope, if anybody from Arkansas hears this, like, don't do it. This is better for
stay
LSU.
ugly.
Yeah, stay ugly.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this is an easy fix. You move
Do we
this
know how
over,
much
you move
Tyson
this
Food
down.
paid Arkansas?
I don't know. I know they're big basketball.
No, Tyson Food is big Arkansas boosters. I think Tyson Foods, LB Hunt. Is it LB or JB?
I think it's JB.
JB, LB, JB, whatever. It's a letter. They're big thing.
Oh, they
I
have
know,
money.
I know Walmart's a big deal up there.
Jerry Jones.
The Razorback Nuggets are cool. Have you seen the Razorback Nuggets?
Tyson
Have
did.
you ever? Yeah, they did like actual like Arkansas themed like
Did you try 'em?
Razorback Nuggets. I would love to. I would love to eat a Razorback.
So if anybody out there can get my boy
Some Razorback
some
nuts.
Razorback
yeah,
nuggets.
I think that's awesome. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it wouldn't be bad.
We should do little paw prints. I thought I've been thinking.
That's what I was
Paul
thinking.
Print,
Like
yes.
it would be cool as like. I mean,
Only
I'm
for the
24.
right amount of money.
Well, of course, yeah.
I mean, I'm 24, but like if I was like a young kid.
I mean, like
you grow up eating like
dinosaur
nuggets.
nuggets.
Yeah, I still talk about dino nuggets. Imagine if
See
they were
that?
LSU themed.
There
There it
The
is.
Razorback Nuggets.
Like as a young
pretty cool.
Arkansas fan, that's a good
See,
idea.
everybody's
cool.
pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool. I ain't
Sell
gonna
them at
lie.
a game, and
As
you
a
get like a
young-
kid's wacky pack.
Yeah.
And then you
You
grow up.
sell those in the
Nuggets
stadium.
is
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Yeah.
Sell them in the stadium. I bet you adults will eat that.
You get
Yeah,
Razorback
yeah.
Nuggets in your Mike and Ike's.
I do tell you this. Did you see this? LSU did bring back Mike and Ike's in the arena.
They did.
Oh, they're
Absolutely.
listening.
They heard what they heard.
I don't know about that,
there you go, make
but I
it
went to a
waves.
gymnastics meet, and I'm like, man, I bought 2 boxes of Mike and Ike's. And I come back to my seats, and my wife's like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no, if I don't eat them all here, I'm going to bring some to basketball.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, and I open up a box, and I eat them. And I'm like, man, these are fresh. And she's like, what? And so my daughter tastes them, and she's like, Mom, they really are. And she's like, how does Mike and Ike's become fresh? I go,
No, yeah.
the shell is not really, it's a little softer. And so they were fresh Mike and
There you
Ike's. So I didn't go Saturday,
We had a-
unfortunately.
See,
We
that's
had-
what we need to.
We had a big family-sized bag of Mike and Ike's.
Did he
sitting in
hear
here.
what
Mikey did.
No.
Let's get your rule. You're the Mike and Ike.
I would
You're
love
the
to hear
guy.
your ruling on this. Yes.
So we got it for you, and then unfortunately
ended up
we cracked
stacking
it.
I'm good. I got some in
Yeah. So we have the bag there, and it's the family size, right? And it's at probably there's slim pickings left, but all of the flavors are in there. But we're at the bottom of the barrel. Mikey goes over there, hand picks all of the reds out, the rest of the reds, and that's it. And I was like, who does that? All Mike and Ike's are created equal. They're all good. Now, are the reds the best? Yes. Who do you think you are to be able to go in there and take only the best flavor?
I agree. That's like if you open up a box of Mike
Selfish.
and Ike's and you only eat the red and you throw the rest away.
Right.
It's a
Right.
waste of Mike and Ike's,
Or
right?
if you go to pour some into somebody's hand,
Especially
you
if
go,
it's
a couple
but it's the
reds.
fact
Let
that
me get the-
you can't have them.
It's
Those
a
are
communal
mine.
bag. It's a community bag.
Yeah.
Having Mike and
So he's like one of those rock bands that
Exactly.
only want brown M&Ms.
Diva.
Right. Yeah.
And then I called him out. I was like, "You're selfish." He goes, "You know what? I am being selfish." And I was like, "Well, what the fuck, Mikey? Like, you're this hero to so many people. It's like if they find this out, which they have, like, it's a bad look."
Well, he knows what he wants.
And,
I get
well,
it.
he
And-
doesn't have. It's not his to take.
But I also think you're losing a little bit of the Mike and Ike
Like,
integrity
yes.
by only eating one flavor. Like I don't know how you eat them.
Yeah, so
I eat them 2 at a time.
This is
different
crazy
flavors.
that we're going down this rabbit hole. But look, Mike and Ike's has the original flavor, and then they have like this tropical fruit
course,
flavor.
right. Of course.
Tropical fruit's
I don't like
terrible.
it.
Terrible.
Yeah,
It's
I don't like
terrible. They might have one flavor out of all of that, and so if I see them, I won't even buy them. But the original, I eat them all.
Right. And I
Now,
thi-
now, I'll tell you my little quirky. If I pour some in my hand and it's like 4 green, 2 yellow, and 2 red, I'll eat everything but the red first,
them?
and I save them for last. Still eat the rest of them.
Right.
Of course.
I don't
not-
discriminate against any
Never.
of them because
Never.
they all have their own panache, especially they all go well together.
Correct.
So you don't mix flavors. You're mono.
No, I will mix flavors. Like during a basketball game, I get
little
it's
anxious.
it's stress eating, and so like I will at times. But if like it's a timeout and I pour some in my hand, I see I'll try and pick out the.
interesting.
I eat the rest
See,
before
'cause
I eat the red.
I just pour it in my hand and I just pop
Throw
it
them
in.
all.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
See, I like to pair flavors together.
That's what I like to do, as many different pairs as possible.
And I know which one.
There's only so many
orange.
colors. There's
Right.
so many combinations.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If I pour it in my hand and I've got 2 red, 3 pink, 4 yellow, I'll go yellow, pink, yellow, red, pink, yellow,
You want to
pink, red.
So you're trying to.
You want a
as
1-2
many-
star. You want to get. You want an
Because
ace
it's
and a
I'm
Saturday
eating
guy.
a different thing every single time. This is how I got fat. This is how it happened.
You're not fat. You're big
I
bone.
used to be.
You're big bone.
I'm losing weight right now.
Yeah,
We're
you
doing
look good.
We're doing
You look good.
But yeah, you want your.
But Mikey
the red
likes-
is
look,
the
it's-
Friday
it's-
night
it's
guy.
sick,
Of
but
course.
I agree.
But I like Gavin
So
Guidry
you say,
coming
well, I
next.
don't pour them in all a bunch in my hand and pop them because I'm trying to rational.
Of course.
Rationize them.
I know I'm gonna
Yeah,
eat them
that's,
all.
that's my
Give 'em
problem with
rations.
eating in general. I don't really let things.
Well, I have to during a full 40-minute
Right, no,
basketball
you're right.
game.
I'm gonna eat them all.
Yeah, and so I try, and then I'll be honest. I after I eat a whole box, I get like a little, not a sugar high. I feel like crap, but I still eat them.
Yeah.
But I will not eat Sour Patches during a men's basketball game. Or refuse boycotting Sour Patches.
Well,
I like them, just not during basketball season.
Oh, so it's more of a. This is like a
Sport.
something bad happened with Sour Patch.
No, I just don't like. I don't want
Because
to
there are
Sour
certain
Patch.
things that becomes like
No,
ritualistic.
it's
Like,
not-
when I had
it's-
Sour
no,
Patch
it's
Kids,
not-
LSU
It's not
lost.
like no.
Well, there's a lot of
no.
stress eating this weekend with all these losses.
He can't eat food without drinking something at the same time. Weak throat.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is.
What does that mean now? Like, tell me about. Like, you have to take a bite, drink a sip.
Yeah, with the food still in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Yep.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, I take it like a pill.
Okay, well, I mean, you
I don't
chew.
I don't chew enough. I don't chew enough.
He flavors every bite that he takes with Diet Coke.
He's Joey
We were talking
Chestnut
about
in his
this at
mouth
lunch.
instead of
Is that the
pre-dipping.
He dips it.
No, but he's just doing it in his mouth, so it's more
kinda-
palatable
I
for people
eat
around
too
him.
fat. I'm so worried about eating so fat. I just eat fast.
It's not going anywhere.
I know.
It's just
I know.
okay.
My mom's
Listen.
been telling me that for decades. It's gonna stay here now.
So consciously chew a bite for 25 chews. I mean, look, your jaw be.
Yeah, look at Chestnut.
Yeah,
Mastication.
yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
masticate your food.
Yeah.
But he proved it to us. We were eating, and he took.
And they were
he's
like,
"Look, I
take a
can't-"
bite without drinking something.
Yeah.
And he put in a one chip, and he just
And it
looks
hurt.
immediately at the Diet Coke, just can't do it, and he just grabs it.
So you're the type of guy that goes to like McDonald's and you order like a value meal and then goes, I want to supersize it and give me a Diet Coke.
Yep.
Never
Wyatt is
understood
on the
that.
Diet Coke train too. What? There's something about Diet Coke
You're
that
on
has
the
got.
Diet- you're
I'm
on
on
the
Coke
Diet
Zero.
Coke train.
Coke
Oh,
Zero
yeah.
guy.
I don't
I'm
like
not
you.
happy about it, but I am on the Diet Coke train.
I don't
It
like
gets
any-
people.
give me the sugar.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And it's really bad for me because I do
yeah.
have sugar problems, but I'm not giving up diet. I'm not giving up
That
regular
makes-
soft drinks. I'm sorry. I'm
understand.
going to go to my grave with that.
I love
I
that.
was like that for the longest time. I hated Diet Coke forever, but I've been on a cut for the last 2 months, so I've been force
Cognizant.
feeding myself Diet Coke as opposed to regular Coke, and I'm starting to enjoy. Like this morning, I went to the gas station for breakfast. I had a can of Diet Coke and a tube of mini M&Ms for 200 calories.
There you go.
So you rather get your calories from the M&M than the Diet Coke?
Yeah.
Well,
But now he's enjoying the Diet Coke.
yeah, because
It'll switch you. Your palate changes.
Yeah, no, now I'm getting to the point where like I
it's the
crave
after
Diet Coke.
it's the aftertaste that I can't
It is.
deal with.
It's odd.
Coke Zero and
Yeah.
But eventually you build up a tolerance. I've built up my tolerance.
You learn to love
You
it.
could even start to
Yeah.
like it.
And no, I am starting to enjoy it. Like
me a
I'm
favor.
starting to crave Diet Coke.
don't admit that.
What?
That you like Diet Coke.
I like Diet Coke.
That's
I'm
terrible.
starting to like it. It's bad.
Listen, I really had.
I know,
I
feel
really had a
disgusting.
high.
I feel
I put
ashamed
you on a
about
pedestal for a few minutes until
I
you
know.
said that.
I feel
You know what
ashamed
they call
about
it?
it.
They call them fridge cigs. It's like a fridge cigarette. You get a,
See, I'm
you
not
get
there
addicted
yet.
to a
That's
Diet Coke. It's like a
crazy.
fridge cig.
Fridge
I'm not
cig.
there yet. That's crazy.
No,
Some
a real
people
Coke
treat it
is
like
definitely a fridge cig. It's like
And-
it's a delight. It's it's a delicacy. You can only
And
have
I'm
a
still
few.
not to the point of eating Diet Coke flavored food because I don't. The way he does it is
It's
insane.
it's not for the flavor.
But
It's
you're
serving a
doing it.
purpose.
You are doing it. It'd be different if.
So wait,
you chew
are you
and then
Catholic?
you-
No.
Okay, I was gonna say. So it's like him going to church,
That's what I said.
getting the host, drinking the wine real quickly without chewing. You're not supposed to do that.
Drinking Diet Coke with the
Breaking the rules.
Hey, you want some wine? No, I brought my new Diet Coke. I have my own Diet Coke. Go.
Consecrate this.
Yeah. Bless this real quick so I can take this. Wow, that's awesome. I got to be honest with you, it's cool. I mean, I like to hear people with their
Quirks.
you know,
See, I go
can't
whenever
do it.
whenever I went to mass, it was double dip the wine line. Go back around. See if
You're a freak, man.
That's why you don't go to Mass anymore. They probably threw you out. And here's the thing: I know when I go to Mass every Sunday. I don't drink the wine. I'm not hip on Community Cup.
That is it's germs and Jesus, two things I've never seen,
hear
but I have
you.
to believe in.
I'm not saying you catching them. I'm just don't. It's a mental thing.
Yeah, but
I don't go to water parks.
And that's not even consecrated.
I mean, I think
there's no out there.
Not doing it.
I think back to when I was a child. I mean, we went to Blue Bayou every summer. I was like, I can't believe I got into the wave pool.
I mean, I went to before Blue Bayou. I've never been. I've been in Baton Rouge for 35 years, I think. I've never been to Blue Bayou Water Park.
Yeah.
I never stepped foot in it. Pass it all the time. I live right down the street from it. Don't go to Blue Bayou. Now, I used to go to Big Kahuna when Blue Bayou.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. And then I think back, I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, I am not getting in a water park. I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I don't get in
the sad thing
public pools.
is, it's fun.
It is.
Like,
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
it is
you're
fun.
not frowning at the Blue Bayou.
No, until you get home and you got an issue and you're like, it wasn't so fun anymore.
When the shower doesn't take, and you're like, put it on me. Oh well. And if you bring a Coke, you get in for $5 cheaper.
I think the problem is y'all are worried about getting dirty. I'm already dirty. Y'all got to worry about me.
Yeah, you're the problem.
I'm
not worried about getting dirty. I'm worried about catching something.
Yeah, there's something in there.
I don't think you have anything, right?
No, I don't have. No.
Okay, so that's why I was going to say I was going to get up and move away from you, but so that's what I'm worried about. It's not that I'm worried about getting dirty. I just like.
See, I get sick easy, so I think my immune system's fucked anyway. So I might as well just go have a good time.
There you go.
All right. Well, I mean,
fair
that's the
enough.
way to look. And you're younger than me.
South Park did a whole episode on this.
Did they really?
There you go.
I never watched South Park.
Oh, you love it.
I didn't watch that.
My daughter loves it. I don't
Yeah,
particularly care.
good comedy.
So here's a big week for us. Right?
It is.
SEC
Massive.
basketball.
Are you going to Nashville?
I am not. My wife and my daughter leave tomorrow for spring break
Yeah.
with some of her friends. No, I'm going to stay home and. Chances are us beating Texas a slim and none. And so, do I want to fly to Nashville?
Well,
for
we
one
said
game and come back?
we set it up last week. We looked at what the bracket was going to look like. It had LSU at 15. Ultimately, they come 16. We were like, if LSU gets through those first two rounds, we'll book our tickets and we'll get there for Saturday. Because LSU Baseball also is in Nashville.
Right.
But
And I thought about that. Like, do I go up? But if we lose on Wednesday, they don't start their series till Friday.
Right.
So do I want to stay through Friday? And look, I don't need to see Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
The only cool thing about Vanderbilt is that black pinstripe baseball uniforms. That's
Right.
about it.
Oh no,
Not good.
You don't like them?
you like those?
I do.
Oh no.
See, I think this is.
I don't
You
like
don't
Diet
like them either, huh?
So this is
No.
perfect. You
Yeah.
like Diet Coke? I
There you
don't.
go.
I like
Yeah.
Vanderbilt's black
Y'all
pinstripe.
are like a yin and yang.
The odd couple.
We've
Yes.
talked about this on the show before, though. Oh man. I thought we had similar tastes in uniforms because you don't like the discolored stuff.
No, I don't. But
Well,
I do
and
like.
I agree. I was
But
very.
but their colors are black and gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I don't
baseball is
like
a traditional
in baseball.
sport.
I don't like dark colored pants.
It's softball.
I hate dark colored pants. I
Yeah.
think it looks like a travel ball team.
It basically is.
You go white or gray
No.
pants.
Yeah. I want white. Well,
There's a certain decorum you have
Ole
to
Miss,
follow.
like I hate to give Ole Miss props,
powder
but they
blues?
do a nice the powder blue. It is
Yeah.
darker than it used to be. I don't mind those. I don't love them, but I can deal with it.
Those powder blue uniforms remind me of uniforms we had at Johnny Bright when I played baseball at Johnny Bright when I was like 10 and 11.
Well, that's why we disagree. You're not a winner. You didn't play at Pontiff. You were at Johnny Bright.
Well, how did you go to Pontiff? You went to Holy Cross. Only Jesuit people go to Pontiff.
I don't know.
Had it like that.
It was in my zone. It
You
was
should
in
have.
my buffer
You
zone.
should. Yeah,
I don't know.
that's the difference between Baton Rouge and New Orleans. You got to play in certain areas.
Yeah, it was.
That's why I had to play at Bright because I lived in there.
It was Lakeshore or Pontiff, and Lakeshore was so bad they put me at quarterback, and I'm clearly an offensive guard, and we were like, "This is not good. We got to go to Pontiff."
I thought you were a
We wanna win.
linebacker.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's
Might not-
awesome.
Yeah. You
That's
look like a
awesome.
linebacker. Did you play football at Holy Cross?
No, I quit football to play baseball, and then I also didn't play baseball.
Did he join the choir?
Did you really?
Yeah, I was really. We went to New York. We sang at Carnegie Hall.
He said we did a watch.
You sang
party
at
here.
Carnegie Deli.
Oh, I mean, I sang there too. Yeah.
We did a watch party here for what was it, LSU UCF,
When times were
Yeah.
good.
and
I was
for
Notre Dame,
baseball,
actually.
and we got him to get up and sing the national anthem before the game. It was excellent.
No, it
Great
wasn't.
job.
I can do better. It wasn't.
We're
my
trying to
best
get
work.
him. We're trying to get him to perform at Alec Box before a game.
He wants to sing the
Get him
anthem.
up there sing the anthem.
I got to be honest with you. I don't have a problem with just don't like some people like get up there and they like, okay, this is your 15-minute of fame. And they literally take 15
squeeze
minutes.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you? I'm like, whoa. Speed it up a little bit.
Let's go. It's time to
Let's
play
speed them
ball.
up. It's time to play ball. Right. I'm not anti
Anthem.
I'm just like, it's a time and
Don't-
place.
you're not bigger
I know
than the
someone
anthem.
next door who bets on the national anthem at the Super Bowl, whether it's going to go over 2 minutes,
Right,
under 2
right.
minutes, and so I've kind of started getting into that mindset, like chop, let's get this over with.
And he's
I'm way
sweating
over
the
me.
under.
I'm just happy to be a part of the entire
course.
situation. It's not about me. It's about Jay and the boys. Let me have it'll take 50 seconds, a minute. I say that a lot. Then I'm out of it.
We'll have a stopwatch and cut the mic.
That's fine. You can. I'll practice, give you the time, and then y'all can bet on how long it takes.
That's don't tell anybody that. 'Cause I'm gonna make some money off that. Yes.
Oh no!
There he is.
Always take the over.
Yes. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, but this is a big week. So, like, if LSU loses to Texas, do they part ways? Do they come out and do they do it? Wait, this
You got to
week?
answer. You got to give an answer after. You know, like if LSU loses on Wednesday, Thursday.
So I was in Nashville last year,
Right.
Men's basketball, one and done. I think we lost to Mississippi State, and had to stay because the flight wasn't leaving until the next day. And so I was told, look, we're going to stick behind him. We can give him whatever he needs. And I don't know that they gave him everything he needed. However, they did give him more. They gave him more than.
I would assume Thursday you've got to get some sort of answer, or at least know the direction it's headed.
Are they qualified for the? Does everybody make? Not everybody makes.
Everybody makes it.
Yeah, no, the NIT.
No.
They're not going to make that
make
either.
NIT,
No.
Because they did come out in the middle of the year. Louis Verge was like, "This is this was the thing."
Right. It was to make the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, look, he knew.
I think we played.
He's not pulling the rug out from anybody.
Play Kentucky on Wednesday.
Wait, what?
Kentucky is who we play Wednesday.
Yes, I have the bracket.
Yeah.
Wait. LSU plays Kentucky in men's basketball.
Men's basketball on Wednesday.
Yeah,
LSU versus Kentucky.
I thought it was Texas too.
It was on that original bracket that was like projecting.
Yeah.
But
everything went wrong
when it shook out.
Missouri.
When LSU was also
Don't project
15.
it.
LSU
Stop
was also
projecting
15 in that one. They end up being last place. So it's Kentucky.
Man, that's going to be a good game. Let's hope LSU wants some revenge.
Yep. I mean, LSU played because that's the thing you can look through and you're like, well, LSU played all these teams close because most of them they did. At least one of the two games, but they just lost them. Like they played Texas close, they lost by 3. They played A&M close twice, lost by 3 and lost by 3. They had the lead against Georgia and blew it. They had the lead against Kentucky, lost at the buzzer. And there's the bracket. LSU, Kentucky.
I can't see that.
11:30 a.m. on Wednesday. The winner plays Missouri.
You did beat Missouri.
You have beaten Missouri.
It's just a Kentucky game that you got to worry about.
Yep.
How bad are Kentucky fans pissed that they're playing on Wednesday?
They're probably not very happy about that, if I had to guess.
I mean,
especially
you've been to Nashville for the SEC tournament?
I have not.
It's nothing but blue.
Of course.
Like if LSU wasn't playing Kentucky, say Kentucky started on Thursday.
Right.
If LSU lost on Wednesday, you could sell your tickets to Kentucky fans for like buku profit.
Yeah.
Like they are standing there. I'll never forget, we were in St. Louis. Will was the coach. It was the SEC tournament, and I'm with Jason and BJ, and we lose to, I think, Mississippi State, and we're 2 rows off the court, and all of a sudden I turn around, and there is a flood of Kentucky people, and I'm like, hey. If you know the 2 guys that I was talking about, JCB, they're really big guys, and I'm kind of top. And so BJ just kind of puts his hand on me and goes, look, let's go. And so we're walking. They're trying to buy our tickets as we're walking.
Right.
You can't sell them on premise.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, I'm getting out of this. And so Jason's like, I got this. Don't worry about it. So we had to walk outside, but we sold the tickets. I'll never forget this. We sold some of the tickets, and the guys got mad because the tickets we sold weren't the tickets we were sitting in. They thought they were going to sit 2 rows off, and I'm like, yeah, unfortunately, you don't get those. But we sold a ton of tickets and made
That's like the
money.
SEC women's basketball tournament. It was all South Carolina for the whole
It's
whole
like
weekend.
Omaha.
Right.
LSU fans buy their tickets before the year starts.
Yeah,
Right. They book their hotel rooms.
Yes.
And look, Omaha was a nice place to go and visit once. And don't have to go back. I get it's the World Series, but
Omaha itself is not
terrible.
I didn't like.
Did you go to the zoo?
The mile around the park is cool.
The zoo. They have a great, the nationally ranked zoo, the top 5 in the country.
Talk about the zoo. They've got a great zoo.
No, I didn't go to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
No.
But how entertaining can a zoo be?
You've seen one tiger, you've seen them all, right? You've seen you've seen them all.
No. There's a distinction between Omar and Mike. Those are two different tigers.
Well, yeah, but that Omar didn't come from a zoo. Omar came from somebody's private collection. Guy down in Houma had Omar, and they're like, hey, Jeff Landry's like, hey, bring him up real quick.
He's on his last legs.
Yeah, I mean.
If you put Omar and Mike next to each other, you wouldn't be able to tell which one's which.
Yeah,
what?
Sure, absolutely.
Mike was in great shape.
Yeah, Mike.
Omar was fat.
Omar's a bad tiger.
Omar might not have been real.
Yeah, I don't know if that could have been a zebra painted as a tiger.
Who knows? I mean, come on. Mike has distinct. If you walk by Mike the Tiger's cage, you would know Mike the Tiger.
I don't know. I don't think so.
You're not a real LSU fan.
Within the last 2 weeks.
Look at this paunch fucking tiger. Are you kidding?
I mean, you look at Omar. It is a draft.
I bet you Omar's not alive today.
Omar's dead.
Omar died. I think he was dead on the field.
Well, he might have been. Well, we did lose. So
Look at Omar. You're telling me this looks like if this was Mike, we'd have to put Mike on a severe. We need to get rid of the stakes. Look at that tiger.
That's not me.
That's a fucking big tiger.
Take my name off of that, please. It's not me. Damn.
That is a fat tiger.
That's a terrible tiger.
Dude,
Can we zoom in on a little bit?
Of course.
Yeah, get me in tight on this tiger here.
I mean, it's hard
you
not
see
to
somebody's hand.
I mean, that is a fat tiger.
It's just a fat tiger.
He still looks menacing.
No, he was drugged to death.
He'll definitely eat you, but
can't catch me.
I mean, come on.
It was a fat tiger.
Yeah.
And this, what are we doing?
Do we bring back the tiger?
Show me my beautiful Mike. Mike is in great shape. They take
Mike
great care.
Oh, Mike's probably taking better care than
fuck the muscular guy in the costume though.
Yeah,
I don't like that at all.
Give me the fat tubby.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Look at that. It's majestic.
It's majestic. That is not.
That is him.
Mike.
That's Mike.
Not Mike.
That is majestic.
Exactly.
It is majestic.
It is majestic.
Look, compared to that, it's like, hey man.
You can't tell the difference.
I can't.
Like, where did they get that other tiger from?
I think
Florida.
I think it was Florida. Yeah.
So like, did they fly him in?
Mm-hmm.
It had to be packs. Had to be a big. It had to be a big plane. A weight. I mean, like
it's like when in Jurassic Park when they put the.
Never saw it.
Oh, good. Not real.
No,
but it is. Fun.
I was worried.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be real at some point with the way we're going.
Yeah,
but
right.
they would to feed the T-Rex. They would put a cow into a suspension system and fly him over.
And
that's
drop him?
That's probably what they did with Omar. Just hang him from the bottom.
Nice.
Get him
well,
in.
I mean, that could work, I guess.
You know,
Peter wasn't that very happy.
No, Peter wasn't.
Not Peter, Peter.
I know, I call him Peter.
Such an idiot, man.
It's crazy.
They can't do anything about Mike, though, because Mike's in great hands.
Yeah.
They take great care of Mike.
Yes.
All right, so I'll come back on Wednesday and see what happens.
Well, LSU Kentucky on Wednesday, men's basketball. We'll take a quick break up right here. We'll close it out right after this.
Now I'm just looking at Mike.
He is a beautiful tiger.
Gorgeous.
Not Omar.
Alan Ward Granning III, fondly known by family and friends as Wardo. In 2019, the oldest brother of the tribe passed away unexpectedly. His remaining siblings and loved ones wanted to honor his memory in a special way. In 2022, Ward's family decided to combine the need for a sandwich shop in downtown Natchez with a desire to pay tribute to Ward's love of good friends, good times, and great food. Through blood, sweat, tears, and countless hours of hard work, Wardo's was born. So go visit Wardo's today at 309 North Broadway Street in Natchez, where the po' boys are so good, you'll swear you're in Cajun country.
Hey, Miss Lou, come visit us, Tom and Wright Granding, at Go Martin on the Go Deli.
Gilmore has clean restrooms, community coffee, an awesome beer cave, and a great selection of anything you may need.
Located at the corner of Highland Boulevard and Highway 61 South in Natchez.
Also stop by Wardo's Po' Boys at 309 North Broadway on the beautiful Natchez Bluff.
Where everyone is family.
When it comes to your home, the roof over your head matters. At CAS Roofing, we don't just install shingles, we build peace of mind. With years of experience and a commitment to craftsmanship, our team shows up on time, gets the job done right, and treats every project like it's our own home. Whether it's repair, a replacement, or storm damage that caught you off guard, CAS Roofing is ready. We're local, we're dependable, and we stand behind every nail, every shingle, and every promise we make. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about roofing, it's about protecting what matters most. CAS Roofing, built on trust, backed by quality.
All right, welcome back here as we close out this Monday morning show. We're about to go 13 for 13, and we're also Wyatt asked questions. We were looking at Mike. Wyatt asked, "What animal would we be?" And that has led to me going to animalandyou.com to find the animal.
Is that safe
me.
for work?
It is safe for work.
See, the first question, how physically big are
Yep.
you? And the two answers I'm looking at are, I'm somewhat bigger than most people,
then
or
large.
I'm extra large and in charge.
I said I'm somewhat bigger than most people.
I think I want to go with that too.
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
I don't think I'm
you're
extra large right
and
now.
in charge. How aggressive am
are
I?
you? See, I'm not very aggressive. I was very nice at Chipotle the other day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you did. You got bullied.
Sociability?
No. This is a different situation at Chipotle.
What happened?
Ooh, are you a solitary
Well,
or a social?
So I try to be a nice person, right? I try to make the right decisions and be a morally nice person every day, right? I'm standing in Chipotle, 10 to 15 minute line.
Chipotle?
No, fuck you. Okay? I'm not we're standing in line. It is what it is. Lots of people go to Chipotle. I'm not mad about it, right? I get up to the front. I'm the third person in line, okay? Like to the cash register. The lady at the cash register got overcharged for a large drink instead of a medium. The difference is $1, okay? I understand some people, whatever. This lady spends 10 to 15 minutes at the cash register, the only cash register in the store, trying to figure out, and I felt bad for the cashier. She was clearly new. I go to Chipotle a lot, never seen her before. 10 to 15 minutes of standing at the cash register, trying to figure out how to load up the $1 back onto this woman's card.
Oh, that's tough.
Holding up the line. I have
her
been in
$1.
Chipotle for 30 minutes. So, me, I try to be a nice person.
Right.
I'm Catholic. I try to live the way Jesus would live. So, in keeping with that theme, I decided to not throw a crumpled up $5 bill at her head
Yeah.
and tell her to get the fuck out. So that's really the story.
Oh,
Yeah,
the,
good job.
the difference
Yeah.
between me and you.
Or Stark, yes.
I went to Izzo's yesterday. Got my, standard chicken. Also, was like, maybe I'll get a burrito bowl. Like, maybe I'll go 2 for here, which they made me do both times. I was
Right.
with the burrito. Build that one out. And while I'm doing my just normal chicken, rice, beans, go to the cash register. He said, well, one built the bowl, one built the wrap. the one that built the wrap rings me up and goes, "Oh, what'd you have with the bowl?" I was like, "Oh, chicken, rice, cheese," instead of all the extra fixings. So I was like, "It's just easier, cheaper."
Fixins.
So that's the difference. I scam them.
Scammer get scammed.
That's right.
Yeah, not
Efficient. We don't have to go through the whole order again. Just chicken, rice, cheese.
Yeah, chicken rice,
Yeah.
cheese.
Not very.
You're helping. You're trying to help them out.
Exactly.
I'm six questions through this. How intelligent am I?
See, there should be a fifth option here.
I try
don't
not
like
to
there's
think too
only
much about
4.
things that makes my head hurt. I may not be the brightest crayon in the box, but I'm nobody's fool. I enjoy reading and watching documentaries and discussing life important issues. I'm pretty bright. I have a bit of
somebody should take it for you.
That's what because I can't really do this objective.
Okay, you want me
It's
to do?
hard.
Okay, you want me to do it again and you take it for me?
Or take it for Wyatt. What do you think about Wyatt?
Well, I'm almost done.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start again, and you're gonna.
I'll do it for you.
You're gonna do it for me. I'm gonna read it aloud to you. And you're
See,
gonna answer.
I do have a nerd streak, and I like intellectual challenges, but I don't think I'm that
All
smart.
right. How physically big am I? Quite small and petite. Smaller than most, but sturdily built. About average size overall. Somewhat bigger than most people. Extra large and in charge.
Somewhat.
I agree.
How aggressive am I? I avoid confrontations and accommodate others as much as possible. I never go looking for trouble, but I'm no pushover either. I take a middle ground. I only react aggressively when the situation clearly calls for it. I'm a little hot-headed. I'm a very forceful person.
Is a little hot-headed and a very forceful person the same one?
No, those are two separate.
He's thinking about this when he's just racking through the memory
Accommodate
in his
others.
brain.
Never go looking for trouble, but no pushover. Take middle ground and only react aggressively when the situation clearly calls for it. A little hot-headed, but I'm working on it. I'm a very forceful person. Don't
A
mess
little
with
hot-headed, but you're working on it.
There you go. Okay. Sociability. I'm generally self-contained and keep mainly to myself. I prefer the company of small groups of friends. I'm pretty outgoing and I'm comfortable socializing with all group sizes. I'm extremely outgoing and can function with all types of people.
You can, but you prefer your group of friends too.
Look at this. Fonz called me a fucking hippo. Exactly what I said off air. I said, I know the chat's going to say hippo.
How attractive do you think I am?
Oh.
I'm quite a plain Jane. Nothing special to see here. I'm not overburdened by beauty, but have a few attractive features. I consider myself average looking. I'm sure I'm above average looking since I'm often called cute or handsome. I'm attractive and turn heads. Mother Nature was kind.
I would say the fourth one.
Yeah, the second. Yeah, the second.
I'm above average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
You do get
Because
called cute.
average
and
of
you
the
get called
entire
handsome a good
world.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Creativity. I'm not one for writing songs, books, or painting. I color within the lines. I'm pretty good at coming up with new creative ideas. I'm definitely an out-the-box creature and love creating art in all its forms.
3.
The out-the-box creature?
No, the one before that.
The new creative ideas? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Selflessness and cooperation. I'm very compassionate and usually put the needs of friends and family above my own. Cooperative and willing to help friends in need, but I have my own life. Someone has to look out for number one. Call me selfish, but a friend in need but a friend in need is a pain in the... Am I very compassionate and put the needs of others above my own? Cooperative and willing, but have my own life?
Cooperative
or
and willing.
selfish?
Cooperative and willing.
Cooperative and willing. How intelligent am I? Try
Very.
not to think too much about things.
That's me.
May not be the brightest crayon. I enjoy reading and watching documentaries. I'm pretty bright. I have a bit of a nerd streak. I'd score pretty high on Jeopardy.
I'm pretty bright.
Pretty bright.
I have my animal.
How athletic am I? I occasionally watch exercise on TV. Does that count? I like to keep fit, but it's not my top priority. I love physical activity and don't feel comfortable unless I have at least 2 workouts a week.
That one. There you
2
go.
workouts a week.
That's not that you
fucking
bottom
child,
of the barrel.
right?
Yeah, I was waiting for the next one.
Yeah. Travel and exploration. I'm a homebody and enjoy staying close to home. I enjoy day trips and going away for long weekends. I love traveling to exotic locales.
You're a bit of a homebody.
Yeah, I would say that too. Impulsiveness. I admit that I'm more impulsive than I should be, but it makes for great adventures. I'm pretty thoughtful, but there's room for improvement. I'm always deliberate and cautious.
Second one.
I was going to say the last one.
No, because
That's what I said for me.
You said, I mean, I was thinking back to Omaha. We were there, like, we're staying.
Oh yeah, I guess that
And
was
then,
that
like,
was pretty impulsive.
Yeah, then you were like, I'm renting a car.
Yeah.
Like, you do a lot of impulsive
I
decisions.
guess that was true. Maybe not the smartest.
We're not staying here.
I'm a zebra.
Yeah.
Are you really?
That's cool.
I'm a horse.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
What's your? I have a. You might also be
Yeah.
a rooster.
Oh.
Really? So you're either a horse
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
or a cock.
Cock
Yeah.
either way.
Yeah, there you
There's
go.
cock for days.
I'm a zebra, but I might also be a bear or a lion.
Yeah.
Oh, bear or lion would be fucking
Yeah, I know. I really
badass.
freaking. There you go. Nice. Guess I should take it for Lloyd now.
Yeah, you can.
Lloyd's a fucking seahorse. I can just see it.
Getting pregnant.
Take it for Lloyd.
Yeah.
Lloyd's about average size overall.
Whoa.
I was going to say a little bit sturdy.
You think so? You think you're a little bit sturdy? Mm-hmm. Nah, I'll give you average.
Poji's above average.
Aggressive. Middle ground. Reactive aggressively when it calls for it.
We all have things that we think about.
Yeah. Sociability. Extremely outgoing, yes. How attractive is he?
You get called cute or handsome.
I'd say he's above average.
Yeah,
I'd say we're all in. If you're going relative to the rest of the world,
right. I agree.
In America, it's a little different.
He's an out of the box creature for sure. That's a great. You're an out of the box
It's a
creature.
test over.
They're gonna give him a fucking wombat. Some random
Intelligent.
shit.
Who's gonna be a platypus?
He's pretty bright. I mean, this is the thing. You are smart, but I try not to think too much about things. It makes my head hurt.
It's probably the answer.
It's you 100%.
Yeah, that's the answer.
Even though you are an intelligent person.
Yeah, try not to be.
You just
are
don't use
athletic.
it. You try
Yeah.
not to use it.
Unless I have to.
Right. Dire situations.
Fight or
You
flight.
say you enjoy day trips and going away.
Mm-hmm.
Impulsiveness. I think you're pretty impulsive.
He fucking put Michael Vick for the Perry Pick'em. Still pisses me off.
It's the right pick.
Lloyd is a sea lion.
That's good.
Wow!
Yeah, I love that.
They nailed it.
Yeah.
Do this. There you go.
Wait, what did they do?
That is awesome.
Lloyd is definitely a moped.
Sea lion characteristics are enthusiastic, flirtatious, charming, plucky, and obstinate.
Plucky.
Flirtatious and charming. Witness that at the Hooters.
Yeah, that's true. That was so...
Eating out of the palm of my hand.
Fucking nailed it.
10 for 10.
That was fun. That was so funny.
Obstinate. Someone stubbornly refusing to change their mind, opinion, or course of action even when faced with contrary evidence or persuasion. Probably.
What is that? Plucky?
Obstinate.
Oh.
I know what abstinent is.
The horse
Yes,
characteristics,
that is a different one.
larger size, steady, plucky, observant, stubborn, know-it-all.
Plucky. Someone
Is
with-
that... I think... Oh, know-it-all, I think, fucking nails me. Because I don't know anything, but I act like I do.
Someone with a plucky. Someone
both plucky.
with determined courage, spirit, or bravery in the face of difficulty, challenges, or adversity. Yeah.
Now I need to see what the zebra
Me and
characteristics
Lloyd
are.
will pluck
Plucky.
the hell out of all of y'all.
Or plucky. Zebra.
Oh, horse.
Nice.
No
Bronco.
way, it's you. Zebra, passionate, dynamic, determined, untamable, and impatient.
Yeah.
Passionate, yeah.
There you go.
Lover.
Lover.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, and Nugget.
Oh my! What's going on?
Chicago, Minneapolis, Detroit, Green Bay.
Bingo.
Was that the NFC North?
Broncos, Buffaloes,
Horse.
Nuggets,
Oh.
Rockies.
Yeah,
I don't know the
this
horse.
is-
I mean, I wish the
this is
team was
Denver,
just
Colorado.
the.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
I wish the team was just the horses.
That would be
the-
nice. The horsies.
The Las Vegas horses.
Yeah.
Nevada horses.
Drag, BMX, stock car. Like a drag race, a stock car
Horse race?
Horse race, BMX.
Oh, coaches. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter.
Coach Brown.
Coach speak.
Feel good about our.
I'm
Where
cool
we
as a
stand.
horse, honestly. And this
I'm gonna
is
take it for Christian.
what's his name? PMT. Or not PMT, PFT
Yeah.
had the greatest take about horses. Horses do live like the most amazing life. They literally run for a couple of years. They
Right.
race.
Oh, like a horse,
right?
like
Yeah,
Yeah, like
whatever.
a racehorse. They asked him like what athlete, what sport would you play if you could? He was
I'd be
like,
a
I'd be a
racehorse.
racehorse because they literally They run races for a couple of years,
Right.
and then
If you win,
you just fuck.
Yeah, then they
Literally just fuck.
and you get to
for
run
the rest of your life
and
until you die.
Get to jog around a little.
You run around in the Kentucky bluegrass in your beautiful stables, and you just fuck as many other horses as possible.
You literally are resting on your laurels.
Yes, it's literally
like what you did is what they want more of.
Yes.
But if you suck as a horse.
Yes, and then your lineage should be insane.
Yeah, your coaching tree.
It's literally the LeBron and Serena Williams baby, and you're LeBron.
Yeah.
But of horses.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
Unless you fall on the track.
Yes.
Then you get turned into glue.
Yes, that's not ideal.
And they shoot you in public.
They do shoot you in public, or they break your neck. Yeah.
I'm taking the animal test for Christian so we can figure out what animal he is. Jessica Alba.
Oh,
Shout
Joe
out
Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Wow.
Is that David Schwimmer?
It might be. Pivot.
I don't know.
Has his hair ever been that short?
I don't think so. Christian is quite small and petite. Some call him fun-sized. 100%.
Put him in my pocket.
I saw I think she has a boyfriend, though. Jessica Alba.
Not anymore.
I don't know if that, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you're her boyfriend and she was out at 3 a.m. playing cards with Joe Burrow in Las Vegas, I feel like that's probably done.
Well, I know what reaction I would have, and it'd be different than what that guy's
Get
reaction
the chair
would be.
out.
That exactly. Yeah, just let me watch, and we're cool.
Got a couple questions.
Honestly,
after.
I'm not even here for you, Jessica.
Yeah, I just want the cigarette with y'all.
Yep. Let me break out my notepad, take some notes.
2019.
Do a sketch.
Let's see, Christian.
Your owners jork you to have your kids also. See, yeah, like it's literally the life of a horse is fucking awesome.
Oh, Christian is a shrew.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
That's funny.
Oh, they're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he is small.
Because he's small. Little Chrissy.
What are their characteristics?
Sensitive, creative, and paranoid.
They're venomous.
A shrew?
No, hey.
Really?
Intelligent, thrifty, and self-absorbed.
Yeah.
Knows how to get what it wants regardless of who stands in its way. Cursed with an overactive metabolism.
Mm-hmm.
The shrew is unable to stand still for even a minute. A shrew's got to do what a shrew's got to do.
See, I could have been a shrew also.
It's out of my way. Attitude provokes resentment from friends.
Yeah. That's never mind. I know how to get along. Go along to get along.
Relationships.
Okay, who's this?
That's
man?
right.
I actually don't. It might be David Schwimmer.
Well,
His hair has been that short.
Then do it. Okay,
I don't know. Well, no, I'm not.
No, just do it.
Nice.
Okay.
Good call.
Good luck, Chuck. Great film. Great scene.
Oh, Andre Ellington, most rushing yards NFC team that won 10+ games in 2013 and 14. Andre Ellington.
I have no idea. I don't remember him in the NFL.
I recognize the name.
I remember him from Clemson. He was great in college.
In the NFC.
Just I have a guess, but I don't want to.
Won 10 games in 2013. So who was?
I'm thinking
it was a good team.
I'm thinking this is the Cardinals because they won 10 games that
Could
year
be.
and then Tyron got hurt.
Right.
It might be the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Where is Christian this morning? He was showing up to a podcast this week. He's not here. He's on freaking.
Oh, we have a
spring
podcast.
break.
What time tonight?
What?
The other one. The show.
Oh, the one we're supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's at 6:15. Joe Mikey.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it solo.
He could get in the way. Shout out, Mikey.
Shout out
To
Mikey.
be fair, he stopped you from coming to
It is the
Lafayette,
Cardinals.
which was probably good.
That is a good.
No, it
call.
would have been fun though.
It was fun. I will. Yeah, it was.
It was very
night.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Good team bonding. This Angels left fielder launched 272 home runs from
94 to 2008. Led the AL in doubles in 2002 and Angels.
Could
Three
be like
times
Troy
three times
Gloss,
all-star.
maybe.
Yes.
I'm not confident in that. I'm just trying to think of the Angels outfield.
Right, because
good.
Vlad was in right,
Yeah, Vlad. Yeah.
and he was in the Expos for most of his run.
Vlad, I think, made more than 3 All-Star games too. I would assume.
Is it Cliff? Cliff Lloyd was a Met.
Come on, chat.
Troy Gloss is not a bad guess. Troy Gloss, bad person.
Is he?
Really?
Yeah.
What did he do?
I don't know anything about him.
Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
I was thinking along those lines. This was when this was the Rally Monkey. Remember that?
I do remember that.
And the boomsticks. They hit a player on the field with one that got him banned. Good Super Bowl. I mean, good playoff atmosphere at that point in time. Oh, California. Yeah.
Hyundai's largest model is this 3-row SUV they introduced in 2018. What is the Hyundai?
I have no clue.
What is the? I hate the way I say it.
Hyundai.
Because I say Hyundai.
It's just Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Why are you being weird about it, man?
I don't know what their SUV is though.
Jim Edmonds played center. I don't know much about Hyundai. Like, if they would have given us the car model, I could have gotten Hyundai.
Yeah.
Cali?
That was the last answer. That was the last question.
Oh. Like, see, I would believe that that's what the California model. It's long.
I mean, I know that the Hyundai, you have the
Oh,
Elantra, you
Palisade.
have the...
Is it like an Outback?
Oh, Palisade.
Palazzo.
Malazzo.
Alex.
Tough year.
What fast food chain serves signature stack burgers,
this is,
pretzel sticks, zesty queso, and Buster bars?
Dairy Quizzle.
DQ.
Good, better food than people think.
Yeah.
DQ.
Really,
I
I wouldn't go there for the food.
Yeah.
You go there for a
But
blizzard.
you go there for a blizzard. But like, it's a solid meal.
Yeah.
Put together some solid food there.
After playing Officer B.D.
Oh,
Russell
Office.
in
That
The
was
Wire.
The Office. Yeah. Shout out Holly Flax, man.
So, pandemic
Shout out to
medical
saving the
thriller.
document on your desktop.
What?
When she saved that document on her desktop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the letter that she didn't send to Michael.
Mm-hmm. And they stole her sleeve.
Yeah.
Matt
Such a good
Damon.
show, dude.
There's a lot of... it's just some
So good, man.
Pandemic
Matt
medical.
Damon, Jude Law, Kate Winslet, Gwyneth Paltrow, and
What a
Bryan
cast.
Cranston. It is a
For
quite the
real.
cast.
Medical thriller.
Is that such a thing?
What was the...
What was the pandemic about? Was it COVID? What is it going to
Contagion. Is it that one? Is it World War Z?
No, it wasn't World War Z.
That's
I don't
Brad
think because
Pitt.
World War
Yeah,
Z,
it was
yeah,
Brad Pitt.
scared the fuck out
Yeah.
of me when I was
Really?
a kid.
Remember 2012? Remember we all
I never
thought
watched
the-
2012.
Yeah, but
I do remember that.
We
Yeah,
all
yeah, yeah.
thought the world because the Mayan calendar.
I wouldn't
stopped.
say that I thought it was
Oh,
gonna
we were all
end, but
freaking
like
out.
I do remember that. Yeah.
Refer to color. The blue album, the green album. I have no idea.
I mean, I know the black album and the white album.
I do have to piss.
We'll just get this one. We can
I
go.
know the Pink album, or the Pink tape, actually.
Andrew Messina, is Kinfolk dead? I don't think so.
I saw his mother this
Okay.
weekend.
Oh.
So that means he's alive.
He's alive. Just
Mama Kinfolk.
yeah, she's great, hysterical.
Well,
as you
your
would imagine.
entire family is just a hodgepodge of
Quite the
funny,
collection of
entertaining
talent.
people. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Well, baby, no.
It's not Gage.
I actually bought a shirt that you would like. So we're going to Biloxi in a couple weekends for a weekend for both my friends have their birthday that week.
This
And
guy
we're all-
fucks.
No, we're all getting like funny, like stupid T-shirts, ironic ones.
Oh,
and
these are-
one of them I got it says Circumcision Survivor.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a good shirt.
And
2X.
It's dumb.
Weezer,
It's
I like
like
Weezer.
it's the dumbest graphic. It literally has like a picture of like a kitty cat, an
Oh.
explosion in the background, and like a cut in half like hot dog.
Nice.
Dumb as dumb
That's a
as
great
shit.
shirt.
I want
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
You have
And
to,
then
you have to wear
Oh hell yeah, this shirt's sick.
yeah, I got 3. I got that one. I got a. Okay, how do I word this? So you know when people like in Minecraft, the way you mine things, so you would be a miner.
Oh, nice.
It says "I love miners."
Okay.
And it's people in hard hats people in like West Virginia who like mine things. Yeah, that's the one.
That's awesome.
There it is.
That's a great shirt.
Yeah, and then the third one I got is it just says it's like you're getting a call, like the screen on your phone when you're getting a call, you can answer it, decline it. And it's a picture of a fish, and then the contact name is just Fih, F-I-H. I think that was my favorite one, to be honest. It's so fucking stupid. See, like he's laughing at that one more than the other ones.
What is it? P.
No, F-I-H.
F-I-H.
Fih.
Because the thing is,
It's like did.
It's like did.
What's that?
Did.
Dick.
Fih.
I don't like the way he says it. Fih.
He went. Fih. I do want to say we are 2 games closer to my hair being shaved off.
We're so close.
On the show.
Live here. They brought it up yesterday. We were after we watched film and walking back to the gym, and they were like, Coach, you letting your hair grow? I was like, yeah. I haven't gotten a haircut.
We're so close.
And they were like 2 games away. I was like, that's true. 2 games away. Got Rustin on Thursday evening, 8 p.m.
Fih.
That's not it. Sure, yeah.
It's a catfish.
I literally searched
Fih.
fish shirt, and it's the first thing that pops up, and this is what he puts on the screen.
But 2 games away, I'll have no hair.
You going 0-0?
I don't know, wherever they decide to do. They'll all come in here.
They need to do a good job, and I guess we can converse with them about
we'll
this
all be here.
beforehand. You need to basically give you as many stupid haircuts as possible.
Yeah, along the way.
On the way to making you bald.
Yeah, of
yes.
course. Yeah,
there definitely needs to be just a line shaven down the middle.
Of course.
At first. That's the go-to.
It'll be Rustin on Thursday, 8 p.m. Win that. Play the winner of Zachary Denham Springs, 8 p.m. on Saturday. So once that happens, win that game, celebrate, of course, and then on Sunday we'll converse and be like, okay, Monday morning y'all need to be in the studio with a plan on how to shave my head.
Hell yeah. I'm so excited.
I do want to say shout out to the Central fans and to Natchitoches Central. That place on Friday was packed. Like there was an earthquake in Natchitoches on like Thursday.
Oh, I saw that.
And we were like, oh, there's probably gonna be one on Friday. I mean, that place was jumping.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
That's awesome.
But shout out to the fellas. Good win. Shout out to Coach Oz.
Coach Oz doing it.
They're doing it. Back-to-back years, cutting down nets. Headed to Lake Charles, the Burton Coliseum.
Home away from
real
home.
shout out.
We're doing this one for sure.
The Shoals.
That's insane.
That is such a bad haircut.
Yeah, it's very tough. Did we get to shave the mustache too?
No.
Oh, what?
Leave the mustache.
What about the eyebrows?
No.
Come
you can shave the
on.
mustache, not the eyebrows.
I would honestly maybe trade the hair for the eyebrows.
Yeah, you would look insane.
I think you would look more normal bald with
Of course I would.
eyebrows and a
Yes.
mustache than with
Have
no
you done the
eyebrows.
filter?
But that's every person.
Yeah.
Nobody looks normal without, like, when girls started doing the bleach your eyebrow thing,
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I was like, oh, it's like frightening.
Yeah,
it's gross.
what's her name from Wednesday?
Oh, Jenna Ortega?
When she did that, I was like, what happened to
It's
happened to
scary.
you?
Yeah, it's very odd.
You're quite attractive. Now I'm scared.
See, I don't really find her that attractive. She's not that she's not attractive. It's just like, I don't know. She's not my like type, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about this. Friday night, I'm watching the game, the LSU game with my friend. All right, my best friend.
Shout out.
Oh,
Capital One commercial
Yeah,
comes on.
neither of us.
I'm not even in the conversation.
We're just colleagues.
Yeah.
My
Just-
Capital One Capital One. Guys, you got me fucking rattled. Capital One commercial comes on. Okay. Does anybody know who the Capital One spokeswoman is?
Jennifer Gardner.
My friend goes, hot.
Oh no, that's
Fuck
like a deciding
yes!
factor.
She's so hot.
She's-
I told him, I was like, dude, the guys at the show think she's not
I
attractive.
don't think she's not attractive. It's Lloyd.
Whatever.
Disgusting.
You guys are fucking
And
losers.
Christian, probably.
Whatever. Either way, my friend was like, yeah, they're fucking tweaking. Jennifer Garner's
She's attractive.
amazingly hot.
She's not upper echelon, but she is.
No, that's fine, but that's fine to say. The upper echelon is a very select
It
few
is.
people.
Yeah,
it's Alyssa Liu, and there's only a couple other ones.
Yeah.
The
Shot your
game's been
shot.
set, boys. The bird's in the air. Don't worry about that. It's coming. Off the Tingle and Co.
This
account.
is a terrible photograph.
Yeah, I mean, that's a horrible fucking photograph.
And if you're capable of looking like that,
Have you ever
not
like
attractive.
conversed with a woman before? What's wrong with you?
Did you not see my profile?
Dude, you're hating, bro. She's hot. Even in the Capital One commercial, she gives me a little fucking gets
Little
there.
nudge?
Yeah, a little nudge. I'll get half chub. Little
See.
Capital One. See, yeah,
See.
when she was younger, yeah.
See.
But you can't really search like.
He's about to pull something else up here.
See, you go home with her, you wake up next to that.
That's a dub.
No.
That's a win.
Yeah, this one was, and then there's like,
It's still a win.
And it's like I'm spit. Like,
Is this not a movie character in this
Yes.
photograph?
Yeah, that's
like
still
digitally
a win.
We'll
altered.
be back.
Shout
We're
out
back
Paul
tomorrow morning,
Skeens.
8 to 10. Paul Skeens tonight.
Shout out Team USA.
Shove
Skeens
day.
Shove Day for America. He's gonna put a fucking bottle rocket up.
He's
your
gonna
ass.
do worse. He's gonna do worse to the Mexico than James K. Polk did.
That's right. Polk
Wow.
Day.
Polk Day.
Polk Day.